From the islands of Zion we ride. Ooh, truth in my heart, fire in my eye. Ooh, yeah, they hid the light, but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribes. Oh no.
From the islands to Zion we ride. Truth in my heart, fire in my eye. They hid the light, but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribe. From Nassau to Kingston we sing. Freedom ain't gold, it's a spiritual thing. We the ones the prophets did bring. Lost but found, now we can get. They say we free, but we still in chains. Babylon system.
Great day in the Bahamas to see y'all, man. I am happy to see this.
Soul ain't sleep. Y'all gave all that we supposed to keep. No wrong club, I still live in water. Teach these sons, protect these daughters. Sabbath said I ain't moving no brick. Word on my tongue, that's the real stick. Tell my Bahamian brothers, keep the light on. Tell my island sisters, stay Zion strong. No more dreams, change the Babylon song. King returning, it won't be long gone. Them think we slow, but we wise, now you see. Blue crack open like the corns by the sea. Randy been said, boy, pray and stand firm. Now we know it's up, we finally learn. We ain't bowing to no idol king. Just coming, I feel that sting. From Freeport Dog to Island Shore, we singing Revelation, Babylon, oh, oh, oh. From the islands to Zion we ride. Truth in my heart, fire in my eye. They hid the light, but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribe.
And He shall gather His people from the eyes as far off. Bahamas, Jamaica, Haiti, stand up, the truth has returned. From the islands of Zion we ride. Ooh, truth in my heart, fire in my eye. Ooh, yeah, they hid the light, but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribes. Oh no.
From the islands to Zion we ride. Truth in my heart, fire in my eye. They hid the light, but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribe. From Nassau to Kingston we sing. Freedom ain't gold, it's a spiritual thing. We the ones the prophets did bring. Lost but found, now we can get. They say we free, but we still in chains. Babylon system.
Great day in the Bahamas to see y'all, man. I am happy to see this.
Soul ain't sleep. Y'all gave all that we supposed to keep. No wrong club, I still live in water. Teach these sons, protect these daughters. Sabbath said I ain't moving no brick. Word on my tongue, that's the real stick. Tell my Bahamian brothers, keep the light on. Tell my island sisters, stay Zion strong. No more dreams, change the Babylon song. King returning, it won't be long gone. Them think we slow, but we wise, now you see. Blue crack open like the corns by the sea. Randy been said, boy, pray and stand firm. Now we know it's up, we finally learn. We ain't bowing to no idol king. Just coming, I feel that sting. From Freeport Dog to Island islands to Zion we ride. Truth in my heart, fire in my eyes. They hit the light but we still survive. The most high calling is tribe.
And he shall
Vuga, Tanzania. This ain't politics, it's prophecy. They lie to you about who you are. Samson the Israelite.
Israel knows who they told us. Vuga from the Cape to Soweto. Abayibeli liyakhuluma. Yo 28 funda kancane. History yavuma. Stolen land, stolen names, kodwa basatisipate. Land stolen, blood in the soil. Gold mines paid for royal thrones. We dig deep, but eat the crumbs. While strangers sit in marble home, basitshela singelutho, basifundisa ukukhohlwa. Change our names, broke our tribes, then blamed us for the mess. They gave us crosses, hid the truth. Whitewashed image in the booth, but Daniel said they hell like who? Revelation 3+2, Banilo, who's our winner? Who is that? Ask yourself. That ain't Rome, that ain't Greece, that look like Africa in chains. Put it on me 2020. Therefore shout out serve thy enemies. In hunger and in thirst and in want the whole things. They call us tribes, not a nation. Divide and conquer, same old tactics. Zulu kosa twana soto, same blood just fragmented. Siyasebenza siyahlupheka, kodwa umhlaba usiwethu. That ain't chance, that ain't luck, that's Bible curse. Bars shifted and stopped in the west, Indian Ocean, tell the rest. Cape Town docks, chains and lists, same captivity, different steps. They said we lost, said it's done, but prophecy said we return. From the dust, from the pain, from the fire, we will. They told us. From the cave to Soweto, Abayibeli liyakhuluma. We Israel they told us. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto, Abayibeli liyakhuluma. We Israel. Vuga, 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 vuga. From the cave to Soweto, Abayibeli liyakhuluma. Yo 28 funda kancane. History yavuma. They stole land, stole names, kodwa basatisipate. They said move on, forget the past. My distant leaving, this was described. They said you read that ancient book and see yourself in every line. Christ went to Egypt, read it slow. Moses married, Cushite queen, Solomon dark, wisdom deep. Africa been in the scene. This ain't hate, this ain't war, this repentance, nothing more. Laws and statutes, truth and light, that's how we walk out Babylon's door. You don't know me 2020. Therefore shout out to the enemy. You don't know me 2020. Therefore shout out to the enemy. We Israel are who they told us. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto, Abayibeli liyakhuluma. We Israel are who they told us. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto, Abayibeli liyakhuluma. Buga, 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 buga. We Israel. Buga, 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 buga. Zion. Who are we? Israel. What they did. Beskiamba. They lie. What time is it? Sekuvuka. It's time to wake up. Vuga. Azreka. Read it. Abayibeli. Live it. Ayimiteto. We Israel now they told. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto, Abayibeli liyakhuluma. We Israel. Tanzania, you were never lost, you were hidden. Now remember, Samson the Israelite. Vuga, Vuga,
politics, it's prophecy. They lie to you about who you are. Samson the Israelite.
Israel not who they told us. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto. Abhayibheli liyakhuluma. Yo 28 funda kancane. History yavuma. Stolen land, stolen names, kodwa basatisipate. Land stolen, blood in the soil. Gold mines paid for royal thrones. We dig deeper, eat the crumbs. While strangers sit in marble homes. Basitshela singelutho, basifundisa ukukhohlwa. Change our names, broke our tribes. Them blamed us for the mess. They gave us crosses, hid the truth. Whitewashed image in the booth. But Daniel said their hair like ooh. Revelation, Fibras 2, Banilo, who's our winner? Who is that? Ask yourself. That ain't Rome, that ain't Greece. That look like Africa in chains. Put it on me 2020. Therefore shout out to our enemies. In hunger and in thirst and in want the whole thing. They call us tribes, not a nation. Divide and conquer, same old tactics. Zulu cause Atwana Soto. Same blood, just fragmented. Siyasebenza siyahlupheka, kodwa umhlaba usiwethu. That ain't chance, that ain't luck, that's Bible curse. Bars, ships didn't stop in the west. Indian Ocean, tell the rest. Cape Town docks, chains and lists. Same captivity, different steps. They said we lost, said it's done. But prophecy said we return. From the dust, from the pain, from the fire, we will. Who they told us? From the cave to Soweto. Abhayibheli liyakhuluma. We Israel, who they told us? Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto. Abhayibheli liyakhuluma. We Israel. Buga, 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 buga. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto. Abhayibheli liyakhuluma. Yo 28 funda kancane. History yavuma. They stole land, stole names, kodwa basatisipate. They said move on, forget the past. My distant leaving, this was described. They said you read that ancient book and see yourself in every line. Christ led to Egypt, read it slow. Moses married, Cushite queen, Solomon dark, wisdom deep. Africa been in the scene. This ain't hate, this ain't war, this repentance, nothing more. Laws and sutures, truth and light, that's how we walk out Babylon's door. So don't know me 2020. Therefore shout out to my enemy. Deuteronomy 2020. Therefore shout out to my enemy. We Israel are who they told us. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto. Abhayibheli liyakhuluma. We Israel are who they told us. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto. Abhayibheli liyakhuluma. Buga, 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 buga. We Israel. Buga, 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 buga. Zion. Who are we? Israel. What they did. They scammer. They lie. What time is it? Sekuvuka. It's time to wake up. Vuga. Afrika. Read it. Abhayibheli. Live it. Imitato. We Israel now they told. Siyavuka sesiyazi. From the cave to Soweto. Abhayibheli liyakhuluma. We Israel. Tanzania, you were never lost. You were hidden. Now remember, Samson the Israelite.
Revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought.
Black man, you are on your own.
People
get used to anything. The less you think about your oppression, the more your tolerance for it grows.
A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots.
Without dignity, there is no liberty. Without justice, there is no dignity. And without independence, there are no free men.
You cannot carry out fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. I want to be one of those madmen.
Hear me out. Curse in the city, curse in the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, sit back and chill. We on your screen, shout out where you live. We better vote, from coast to coast. From Africa, all the bags in the know. They wanna know, ready, set it, let's go. Don't touch that remote, it's your favorite show.
You are now tuned in to the Battle Beyond radio show.
Revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought.
Black man, you are on your own.
People get used to anything. The less you think about your oppression, the more your tolerance for it grows.
A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots.
Without dignity, there is no liberty. Without justice, there is no dignity. And without independence, there are no free men.
You cannot carry out fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. I want to be one of those madmen.
Hear me out. Curse in the city, curse in the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, sit back and chill. We on your screen, shout out where you live. We better vote, from coast to coast. From Africa, all the bags in the know. They wanna know, ready, set it, let's go. Don't touch that remote, it's your favorite show.
You are now tuned in to the Battle Beyond radio show.
Revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought.
Black man, you are on your own.
People get used to anything. The less you think about your oppression, the more your tolerance for it grows.
A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots.
Without dignity, there is no liberty. Without justice, there is no dignity. And without independence, there are no free men.
You cannot carry out fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. I want to be one of those madmen.
Hear me out. Curse in the city, curse in the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, sit back and chill. We on your screen, shout out where you live. We better vote, from coast to coast. From Africa, all the bags in the know. They wanna know, ready, set it, let's go. Don't touch that remote, it's your favorite show.
You are now tuned in to the Battle Beyond radio show.
Revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought.
Black man, you are on your own.
People get used to anything. The less you think about your oppression, the more your tolerance for it grows.
A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots.
Without dignity, there is no liberty. Without justice, there is no dignity. And without independence, there are no free men.
You cannot carry out fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. I want to be one of those madmen.
Hear me out. Curse in the city, curse in the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, Sit back and chill. We on the screen. Shout out where you live. We better vote. From Coast to Coast. From Africa. On the back to the north. They wanna know. Ready, set it, let's go. Don't just that remote. It's your favorite show.
You are now tuned in to the Battle Beyond radio show.
Revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought.
Black man, you are on your own.
People get used to anything. The less you think about your oppression, the more your tolerance for it grows.
A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots.
Without dignity, there is no liberty. Without justice, there is no dignity. And without independence, there are no free men.
You cannot carry out fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. I want to be one of those madmen.
Hear me out. Curse in the city, curse in the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, sit back and chill. We on the screen, shout out where you live. We better vote. From Coast to Coast. From Africa, on the back to the north. They wanna know, ready, set it, let's go. Don't just that remote, it's your favorite show.
You are now tuned in to the Battle Beyond radio show.
Hey, shalom, 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 Israel. Mosai and Christ bless. Hey, welcome to the show, Battle Beyond Radio Show. You know how we do it. All praise to the Mosai God and His Son, Jesus Christ. Hey, Capo, how you feeling?
Hey, Mosai Christ bless Israel. I'm feeling good. Good to be here. All praise to the Lord.
All praise to the Mosai God. Hey, man, it's a good day. It is a good day. We got a good show for you today, and make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like as well, all right? All praise to the Lord. We got some officers in the building as well. To my right.
Moses in the building.
Officer Amaziah. And also, very important. Don't just be watching the show and you don't subscribe to the show.
Right.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, all right? Make sure you subscribe. Also, some officer we got in the building as well.
Officer Abijah.
Officer John Yashar.
All praise to the Most High God. That's right. Hey, before we begin, let's read our scripture that we'll open up with. Acts chapter 26, read verse 18 real quick. Come on.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 26, verse 18.
Read.
To open their eyes.
You know what time it is. That's our job, to open the people's eyes. Come on.
And to turn them from darkness to light.
Turn them from darkness to light. Darkness to light. Every day go by, our people grows our people wax gross in this darkness, this sin that's going on every day. Look at what happened in Chicago.
Oh man,
unbelievable! Seeing that video, man, it's just crazy, Cap. I'm telling you. That's why our job is to do what again?
To open their eyes.
Because black on black crime, that eye is blinded. Because you cannot see Christ, you cannot see another brother as your own brother. You don't see him as that. You see him as enemy. You see him as blood. You see him as crib. You see him as all kind of rivalry, but your own self. That's the mess right there, yes, for real. Yes, come on.
And to turn them from darkness to light.
Turn them from darkness. Look at the video, broad daylight. That those brothers shooting that car without no fear. Without no fear. How can a nation kill its own people like that willingly? How can a nation do that? That's the you don't see those things in other communities at all. Right. Only the black communities, man. That's how you know we are destroyed as a people. We cannot even see eye to eye. We are our worst enemy. I'm telling you, right. For real. Come on.
And from the power of Satan unto God,
read,
that they may receive forgiveness of sins and inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me.
For real, because these same brothers, them that's doing stuff like that, they identify as Christian folks.
Yep.
They go to church. Their grandma take them to church and all that. Right. They have churches right on the block, right outside their house, right next to their house.
They rocking the Jesus piece.
Yep. And look at the things that they do with the Draco, with the AK-47, broad daylight, killing people like they don't have no feelings. Mm-hmm. Because when they look at Jesus, they see white image. So they and their brothers, they have no connection together. So they see their brothers as their enemy. And this thing's been going on for a long time. The pastors don't talk about it. The leaders, them, nobody speak about things like that. See it. They just let it go. They play blind eye to this atrocity that's going on in our communities. For real. And then when the prophet go out to teach, they don't want us to teach. They have problem with it. You should have problem with what's going on right now in Chicago. Right.
That's right.
You should have problem with what's going on in LA. Wherever they have the black on black crime on the hard alarming rate, you black Christians should have problem with that. Because a pastor don't talk about it at all.
They know the Israelites is the only ones that's actually going to the highways and hedges dealing with the rough, the drug dealers, the destroyed of our people. We the ones on the corners prophesying to them to repent and come out of their sin. Your pastor's not doing that. No. Your pastor's going to a mega church or a arena that can hold 300,000 people, and he getting a big check. We're not getting no check for that, and we out there dealing with our people. These are the same Negroes tell us get off the block.
Right.
We're not getting off the block.
Right.
Christ ain't get off the block, and guess what? We're going to go out there. We're going to prophesy to our people, repent. We're going to gather Israel, not like these pastors in these Christian churches.
Right. And then when we go out there in the ghetto, because last time we had men's conference was in Chicago.
Yep.
What's in Chicago?
Yep, went through Inglewood.
It was all blacked out. Nothing was shown on news. Nothing.
Meanwhile, you had helicopters following us, though.
Right.
It was helicopters in the sky following us, but no media coverage whatsoever.
The hell is this?
And we understand the white man is the devil, but if you're gonna videotape us, at least release it so our people can have what am I talking about? The white man would never do that because you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's
for real. The crazy thing about it, they won't show it, but when the atrocity happens, they will show that all over. You know why? Because they want to pin us in that light. Yes. Mm-hmm. They don't want to pin another black man or group of black men or organized black men going and providing the solution. Right. That they don't want the world to see.
Anything that confirms the stereotypes that they created, that's what they perpetuate.
Right.
That's what they do. If it confirms, because what the white man does, he projects his own sins upon our people. Mm-hmm. That's what he does. He says, you know what? I'm going to make them the face of murder. You murder whole continents. He says, you know, I'm going to make them the face of pimps and trafficking. Uh-huh. You're the biggest pimp in the world. You pimp whole countries.
Right.
So what the white man does, Esau, your friendly neighborhood white man, what he does is all the things that he's guilty of, he says that we are the ones who perpetrate those things. So whenever we show ourselves in a positive light, as is written in Matthew 5, to be a light to this world, he says, oh, no. Because it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the matrix that I created for them. Lest our people see our example and their mind gets sparked and they want to follow after our example and repent.
Exactly.
White man know exactly what he's doing. He's very calculated.
And it's crazy too why you say that, because all the men that rose up for the people that they see the atrocity that's going on in the black community and want to show that good light to the young generation. What happened to them? They killed them all. They killed them all. And who are living right now are those that are puppet that's working hands in hand to destroy their people.
Yep. And they make sure that during the days of our education, they make sure that not only do they say your history started with slavery, then they tell you, okay, oh, and by the way, this person rose up and we killed him. This person rose up and we killed. They make sure they let us know, listen, y'all ain't never been nothing. And then these people tried to do something for y'all. And this is what happened to them.
Right.
We gave them a holiday, but, you know, just so you can note that if you ever rose up, this is what happened. They make sure they drive into our mind that they killed our leaders.
Right. You're right. You're right. Give me, what's it called? Isaiah 5, read verse 20 real quick.
Let's go.
Because that's what they have been perpetrating for a very long time. Yeah, nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. Read what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20.
Come
Woe unto them that call evil good.
See that? It said, woe unto them that call evil good. When the atrocity happened, you show it. In their mind, that is good to show to our people. in their mind, because what? That image will allow young YNs to develop and want to be the same way.
Yep.
That's the thing they perpetrate in the TV. When you open a TV today, you see the agenda they put in for the young kids. All those things is the evil that they call good to show it to our people that, hey, this is good for you.
Yeah.
This is good for you. And then come on.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
And when we teach the Bible, the commandments, they call that good evil.
Right.
They speak evil of it. No airtime. No, they black the whole thing out. Nothing, because they know that when you show a black man reading the Bible, teaching his people, the whole world, everybody want to say, "Wow, I want to be like him." Right. Because our people have lived a life without image for a very long time. They don't have that image. They kill all our image. All our image, the people that represent positivity and uprightness, they kill them all. So now they rewrite what we see. So now those evil, they call it good. So therefore, we call it good as well. Come on.
That put darkness for light.
You see that thing? You put darkness for light. The twerking music, the guns, all the music, the violent music.
Yep.
They put darkness, that's light.
Right.
That's light.
That's your culture, nigga.
Right.
That's who you are.
Before it can even go up, they gotta approve it or deny it. No, this is not violent enough. Hey, this is not aggressive enough.
Hey, brothers, y'all gotta get that video of the rapper on top of the table performing for the executives.
Right.
That's exactly what Cap bringing out. Yes. And you got Edomites with college education sitting there with notepads like, okay, yeah. He's a real nigga. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna be great. Yeah. Absolutely. He's gonna be great.
Damn.
This will be going on.
And it's all because they sit in that room and it's all a formula that they look at that they got to check out these marks. Let me see. He's a nigga right here. Okay. Yep. He talking that talk. It's like it's a whole rap sheet that he got to fill out.
Yep.
That's against us.
He got to check every box.
Every box.
Okay. He gonna make the men over masculine. He gonna have the women hypersexualized. Okay. He's talking about drug usage. Oh, he's talking about drug selling. Oh, this is big business.
Yeah, this is big business.
This is big. Okay. He's gonna bring money to Planned Parenthood. They're going to bring money to the prison industry. They're going to bring money to the police, sheriffs, lawyers, prosecutors, defenders, judges.
Yes.
He checks every box.
Every box.
Right.
Every
the investors
box.
behind them.
This will be going on. Y'all got that video?
Damn. That's that evil they call
That's that
good.
evil, yes.
That's it right there.
Yeah,
put it up.
that thing.
This is what Cap was going over.
Volume.
Y'all got value?
Yeah.
That thing crazy, bro.
They said,
crazy.
They said he's amazing. He's a super nigga. He's amazing.
I mean, these white folk, you'll never see him at a concert. They'll never be at his performance.
Never.
But they right there, giving the stamp of approval to perform for us.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
They pick your leaders.
As soon as he walk out, they be like, I know the arrest rate is going to just be exponential this year.
Right.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Like 30 minutes. Pause it. Y'all see this thing?
That's crazy.
Y'all see this?
The hell is this?
That is crazy, Cat.
They said
You can't make this shit up.
They said, okay, now I felt that.
Right.
I felt that. You saw him point at me?
Yep.
I felt that. Yeah, he shot me. I think he shot me, Paul.
Damn.
Paul, I think he shot me just now. He's going to be great.
I'm telling you.
He's going to be great. The kids are going to eat this stuff up like hotcakes, Phil.
Damn.
This is amazing.
You got the devil
They
on
said,
you.
Bill,
This is good stuff.
Bill, why are we signing off? He said, listen, you're not looking at the bigger picture here, okay? You don't see the money. You don't see the money involved. There's so much money. Okay, get focused there, Bill. I'm telling you, that's what's going on.
Absolutely.
The hell is this?
Bro, this is the that's the beginning of the how you destroy the youth, the generation. That's how it is.
Yes.
Those people determine what the next generation of African American is becoming of. They're determined. For real. Because now they can, whatever music he put out, it would destroy.
And you know he wasn't like that when he first started.
No.
When he first put that pen to the paper, you know he wasn't like that.
Right.
He was he was expressing how he felt living in his environment. He probably sent this demo in. They said, "You got a lot of talent, man. one thing, man, you gotta dumb it down. You gotta. You talking about politics. You talking about the government. You talking about the man holding you down. You gotta dumb it down. Yes. You gotta calm down, Raheem. I need you to dumb it down. Put you smoke a little bit. If you don't, that's fine. But that's what's cool. That's what's cool. You know, a lot of rappers say, I never smoked before. I never drank before. 50 Cent say, I never drank. But you're talking about popping bottles, though. Right. So you put it in the music, but you don't even do it. Even Young Jeezy, he said his son is not allowed to listen to any of his music. That's the Snowman. Right. That's the Snow. You mean Young Jeezy the Snowman? Mr. What's his name? Mr. 17.5? You mean tell me? Abijah having flashbacks. It starts. He blinked. He opens his eyes. It was snowing in here. he start seeing fish scales. But in all seriousness, his son is not allowed to listen to his music. His son is I think he's graduated college already. Not allowed to listen to his music. But yeah, man, go ahead, Kat.
You got something about Cardi B too. Put that thing up. It's crazy. They know what their music does. It's crazy as hell.
Bring it out.
Let's read the headline. That's it.
Cardi B criticized after she reveals that she doesn't let 2-year-old daughter Culture listen to her WAP song.
You see that thing? But everybody 2 years old listen to that.
Yes.
Because she know the things that she put out, it's not good for the next generation. That's what it is. Yep. But as long as they're telling me to do it, I will do it.
I will do it.
That's what it is, man. Yes. For real.
Cap, and then once they find one like that, they always go get another one that acts worse than that. Yep. Like the girl Sexy Red, she got lipsticks out that named after STDs.
Yeah, I heard that thing.
The hell is this?
Can't make
Terrible.
it up, man. Cannot make those things up. And that's give me the Isaiah 28, read verse 15 too.
Let's go.
Read 15 real quick. Because a lot of times, and that's why you said before the prosperity doctrine, it works so well in a poor war, in a poor environment.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no hope.
They want a way out.
They want a way out. So you sell them that prosperity doctrine, it works. Same way with this, what's going on. Right. A lot of these brothers, a lot of them sisters, them came from the hood. Nothing to eat. A lot of people have hard struggle. Hard struggle, couple.
This is bugged up.
And then when you sell them, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. You have no choice. But some of them, you gotta work your 9 to 5 in order of trying to destroy a whole generation, man. I'm telling you, seriously. But the love of money, a lot of times, take people away, and they don't give a damn who it affects.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of Negroes be like, I gotta rap or sell drugs.
Right.
I gotta rap, sell drugs. I gotta play basketball. That's the only way out.
Right.
I gotta get on the table and entertain these white folks.
Yeah,
I gotta tap dance.
What 50 Cent say? What's it? Die trying.
Yeah,
get rich or die trying.
That's a slogan.
Yes.
So they don't care how they get rich.
It's a selfish mentality.
They will force themselves to get rich, even to buy their bowels, to sell their bowels to somebody. They're gonna do it. That's the whole slogan in Hollywood, man. For real. Read that scripture real quick.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Because the music that you promote, the lifestyle that you live, the kids, the generation that you destroy, how can you do those things without making a covenant with death? It don't work. It don't work like that. You cannot make a music that would destroy a whole generation, cripple them, allow them to have boyfriend and girlfriend, allow them to do all kind of filth, carry guns, all those things, unless you agree with the devil.
Yes.
But you can literally, they allow on public radio black men to make music about murdering other black men, right?
Yep.
If those same black men made music about murdering German shepherds, I'm talking the ones with 4 legs.
With 4 legs.
Murdering a Labrador. It would never get any airtime whatsoever. They would be canceled.
You're right about that thing.
You would have PETA protesting. You would have whole organizations shutting them down. But guess what? They have made it part of our culture to make music about black genocide.
Right.
Black genocide is trendy.
It's trendy.
Bruh.
You're right. And that's why when you turn off the news, you see it on the news in Chicago and other places our people live, because the music allowed these brothers to be so bold and fearless to come outside and kill their people.
Yep.
They are motivated by the music that they listen to. You see how a football player or sport player, in the locker room, he listen to a music that motivate him to go out and go show his all.
Yep.
This man listen to music, I pop him.
Yeah.
Now their whole mind is full of demonic stuff. Because evil communication corrupt good manner. Your manner is your way of life, your character, your habit, all those things, it corrupt that. So they will go out fearing nothing. They don't give a damn what happened, the consequences, do or die. They do the stuff regardless.
You know what, Cap? And it seems like they in a trance too. Because after they do those crimes and they sit in that box, they got a whole nother mindset now.
Yep.
All of a sudden reality kicking. It's like it's like some, of course it's witchcraft, but that's what's going on with them. They fall into a trance with that music.
You ever been in your car and you pull to a bus stop and they got the headphones in? It like they it like they got Legion on them.
Yep.
Yes.
You ever sometimes I be at the red
You got the devil.
I be at the red light, pull up to the bus stop, I be like, and they be
going in.
I be looking like, man, he is special kind of stupid. Like he don't know that he looks some kind of way.
Yeah, no.
None of us can hear the music. But again, like Amaziah was saying, it's like it's a definitely is heavy demon worship going on. I'm telling you, man.
Hell wrong with you, Negro?
You said, no, can you hear the music? that dude don't care if you can hear it or you can hear it.
He's going in, man.
They be going in, bro.
I'm telling you, man. So that's the whole point. The whole point is they motivated themselves to go create crime. And the motivation comes from the music that the industry push out there. That's the whole thing. And most of them are executive or Emlika. The Jewish people, they are the executive. They sit down
they got stock in private prisons.
Yeah, and read the whole the lyrics and say, yes, this passed.
This is perfect.
This failed. Now try again. That's how it is. That's how it is. Read that real quick.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death and with hell.
And that's why these rappers, these celebrities, when something happened to the black community, all of them keep quiet because they are in covenant with the what? With death. That's why they don't talk. They do not talk at all. Because of what? One talk, they what? They almost cancel him. They allow all of them now. They become full close to that covenant that they made with that death, with the system. So they don't talk at all. Come on.
And with hell are we at agreement?
With hell are they at agreement? Because what kind of positivity, what kind of structure is those music bringing out? Their music allowing most people to go to what? To be put to death. So they are agreement with hell. For real. A lot of people have lost their life and still dying because of the music industry and because of the field that being played on the air with the radio station, all of them in cahoot with it. Because all the music they listen to, perverse music, they allow those things to be played. They allow those things to be played. But when you want to play something good on the air, say no, we don't do that. We don't do that. Right. That's how you know the whole war is given to the hand of the wicked, man. I'm telling you. Seriously. But you can drop that. For real. Can we get anything before we go to the segment?
No.
All right, let's pull the first segment up real quick.
We are donkey. Now you owe because you must all be a donkey, can't you see? Who be donkey? The pastor that they live for them. The donkey of the week. 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 The donkey of the week.
All right, all praise to the Most High God. Hey, Amaziah, take it away.
Yeah. All praises. Yeah, this week's Donkey of the Week, we got Kenneth Max Copeland. That's right, Kenneth Max Copeland. Y'all know the name. Y'all seen him before. His church ministry, Kenneth Copeland Ministries, KCM, based in Fort Worth, Texas. Yes.
And my thing about this guy, I don't know why people are still following this guy. This guy is the same person that went on TV and said, money, 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 money.
I'm telling you, man.
Same guy that be doing all kind of stuff. You see him, it's like you see him a damn or a devil. I'm telling you, man.
Look at him, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
Like that thing off soft.
The spirit of Satan is deep within this dude.
Deep
man.
within him, man.
Sheesh. Let's play this video. Y'all got a video ready? All right, let's play that thing. I'm telling you, man, that dude, man, something else. Sheesh. Anybody now can pick up a Bible now, and then people just follow them. Right. Yeah, go ahead, put it up. I think Officer John used
40th year anniversary service.
I'm telling you, Officer John used to listen to this guy when he was a kid.
The hell is this? Hey, Calvin.
Come on, Cat.
This white guy here used to have the black community on lock.
Oh, yeah?
Still got him on lock. The black people love him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dang.
Damn. You want to give a testimony? Or
He sound like he was about to.
Black people
Come on.
About you was in there a couple Sundays?
Who raised you?
You know you was in there.
No, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Bruh.
That white man started talking about you being like this.
You can't make this shit up.
I was young. That's about his time.
It's a safe place, bro. If you want to,
I'm telling you.
it's a safe place. If you want
I didn't go there, Cat.
All right, bro.
What about you, Officer John?
No sirree, buddy.
About to throw both hands in the air. About to throw both hands in the air and just lay on the wind.
Shit lay on the wind.
I'm telling you, nothing is there, but you laying on that thing. Lord have mercy.
Oh, man.
I played that video.
Who was the biggest?
It started again. It's freezing, huh?
Who was the biggest loser? Satan? No. God.
Damn.
God lost his man. God lost the woman he created with his own hands. God had given Adam absolute authority over this planet and his own.
Pause.
His own.
Let's go back a little bit. I don't know if in an all black country or something, but see all the.
That's all I'm seeing. The whole congregation.
The hell is this?
It's crazy. Lord have mercy. Wow. I was thinking he, you know what I mean, in some kind of black country or something, like maybe Haiti or something.
No.
He's somewhere in Africa.
Yeah. He gotta be.
He's somewhere in Africa.
Cause see how he dressed too.
You sure
Wearing all white.
Yeah.
You sure he's not in Haiti
Like
or
he's an
something?
angel of God.
He's not in Haiti.
Oh, he's not in Chicago? He's not.
It look like, if I had to guess, like Monrovia. You know what I mean? If I had to guess.
Hey, play that thing. Play that thing, bro.
God had given Adam absolute authority over this planet, and his own created son committed high treason and bowed his knee to the devil, and the devil took over.
This dude bugged out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It said it was in Nigeria.
Oh, it was in Nigeria?
I knew it was somewhere in the continent. I knew it was.
Damn.
He went in a bowl.
I'm telling you.
But real quick, get 2 Corinthians 11:14.
Bowls.
Get 2 Corinthians 11:14. I'm sure what God said what he said.
See, my thing is, I don't know why people still listen to that guy, man.
I'm telling you, that guy's a fool, man.
Somebody just smack that dude.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
This dude sitting there in all white,
right,
in the midst of a sanctuary built like an altar, kind of.
Yep.
And he's sitting there saying that God is the biggest loser. Wow. Satan lost. Satan got control of the earth, and he's pretty much making it seem as if the things that transpire in the garden was like a surprise to the Lord.
Right.
None of that stuff was a surprise to the Lord. This is why, read that verse again, bro.
And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
So he got the platform, and he's set up as some sort of preacher or teacher to the people, right? Instead of him using that platform to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, he's bringing shame and discrediting the Lord. That's what he's using the platform to do?
Yep.
Give me Sirach 39.
Let's go.
This is why Edomites have nothing to do with this Bible whatsoever. Y'all got a special judgment coming. Every last one of you, y'all got a special judgment coming. Sirach 39, watch this. Start at verse 15.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 15.
This is what the real prophets understand, and this is what the real prophets are going to do when we hold this Bible. Go ahead.
Magnify his name.
No. Call him the biggest loser. Let's magnify Satan, because it sounds like he's magnifying Satan.
Right.
From what I'm hearing,
it
sounds like he's giving Satan all glory and honor.
Right.
That's what I'm picking up.
That's it.
Read that again.
Magnify his name.
We're supposed to magnify God's name. Go ahead.
And show forth his praise with the songs of your lips.
Come on.
And with harps. And in praising him, ye shall say after this manner.
What are we supposed to say? Go ahead.
All the works of the Lord are exceeding good.
Come on.
And whatsoever he commandeth shall be accomplished in due season.
Read on. Watch this.
And none may say.
What it say?
And none may say.
What?
What is this?
Why did the man that he created commit sin? Hey, why did the woman that God created, why did she commit sin? None may say what?
What is this?
What is this? Go ahead.
Wherefore is that?
Why did that happen? That's none of your damn business. It's obviously too high for you. You obviously don't understand God's will. It was always the will for man to go off and for Christ to come and rule over us. It was always the will. In the end, you won't even be around. You're going to be like a dream.
Right.
You never even happen. Come on.
For at time convenient, they shall all be sought out.
Come on.
At his commandment, the waters stood as an heap.
Read.
And at the words of his mouth, the receptacles of water.
Watch this.
At his commandment is done whatsoever pleaseth him.
God did whatever pleased him. And everything that transpired from the beginning up until now is ushering in his final will. And that's for his son to rule, the 12 under him, the 144,000 under them, and all Israel under them.
That's right.
And that's going to be the bottom line. It says,
that's right.
Read that last verse one more time.
At his commandment is done whatsoever pleaseth him.
Come on.
And none can hinder.
And none can. Satan is not in opposition with God. He lined up in single file line with the rest of the angels. And he only can do what God allows him to do. Maybe you don't know the history of Job or something, because the Bible don't belong to you.
Right.
Go ahead.
And none can hinder when he will save.
And nobody can hinder when it's time for him to save his people. Not even America can hinder the great salvation that's coming. But again, the white man has nothing to do with this Bible. So he'll say asinine, demonic stuff out of his mouth in a church full of people who are sincere souls looking for God.
Right. You're right. That's a heavy scripture, because that's the same thing he said in Romans 9. Who are thou to reply against God? All you got to do just listen. That's it, for real. And that's just going up for your point, Cap. 2nd Ezra 11. 2nd Ezra 11. Read verse 38, 39 for me real quick.
Let's go.
Just back in Cap real quick. Come on.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11, verse 38.
Read.
Come on. Hear thou, I will talk with thee. And the highest.
2nd Ezra 11.
Yes, sir.
38.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11, verse 38.
Come on.
Hear thou, I will talk with thee.
Read.
And the highest shall say unto thee,
Come on.
Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts?
Because after Rome, America is the extension of Rome, right? Come on.
Whom I made to reign in my world?
What the Lord did?
Whom I made to reign in my world.
So let's go on what Cap said. The law allows certain leaders, certain things to happen because all this is his word. All this is his word. He moved the pieces what or how he wanted.
Right.
That's why Proverbs 21 and verse 1 it said the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Right.
That's what it is. But those people don't read the Bible, they want to confuse the mindset, so they talk things that will put people more backwards from the Lord.
Right.
Because he saying a lot of nonsense, but he's not bringing no scripture out.
No scriptures,
No scripture out at all. For real. And that's what real quick, Jeremiah 7, read verse 8. 7 read verse 8. That scripture capu is very heavy. For real. The Lord do what seems right in his heart. Because he said, my thought is not your thought.
Right.
My thought is not your thought. I think different.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 8.
And this go to our people, all black brothers and sisters sitting right in front of him listening to all that lies. No scripture is up. He just spewing his own thing. But the reason why everybody's quiet and attentive is because he's white.
It's the white man.
He said nothing wrong. Whatever
He must
said,
be right.
Right, exactly. Nothing he said is wrong. You don't even got to pull the Bible. You don't got to do that. He is right 24/7, every time, every minute.
He white with a white suit on. Must be right.
Must be right.
Must be right.
I'm telling you, man.
Come on.
Behold, ye trust in lying words.
That's our people in the Christian church.
Damn.
They trust in lying words because them pastors don't prove nothing they're saying. They trust in lying words from everything they say. Since we left the slave ship and since the colonizers stepped their foot in Africa, we've been trusting in lying words until this day. Most of our people rise up to wake the others up to stop trusting in lying words.
Yes.
They got killed. They was murdered, and they turned it massive against them.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
That cannot profit.
What did he say that we just watched? We have people stop sinning.
Nothing.
What did he say that we just watched or just listened to will allow people to get to be able to enter the kingdom of heaven?
Absolutely.
The stuff
nothing.
he's saying will make people lose faith in God.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds like God's house is out of order. He said the son you created, turned on. What the hell? So you saying the little house was out of order?
That's
some bugged out stuff right there.
Stuff.
That was some bugged out stuff. Right
He
there.
called the Lord a loser.
Yeah.
That's a
That guy crazy.
Bruh. And so
Wow.
what he pushing would make you sympathize with Satan.
Yep.
You know what Satan?
He's not bad after all.
Satan is really not that. He's all right. You know, he got kicked out. You know, they teach that he got kicked out of heaven.
Kicked out.
You know what I mean? He had his little stick with the little red bandana with his belongings in it.
Ball bunny.
He had to get out of there.
Come on now, dog.
I'm telling you.
man.
No, for real. What he just said, it's not even benefiting people in no wise.
And it's not biblical. Where's he getting this from?
Right.
What scripture is that say God is a loser? Where's that in the Bible?
Right.
He like, listen, I'm the colonizer. I got on my Colonel Sanders suit. They gonna believe whatever I say. They gonna believe.
Right.
And nobody. But if that was us on the corners, though, why wouldn't we teach? Negroes always got a scripture. Negroes all of a sudden become experts.
Right. Just like that. Instantly.
Just instantly.
Yes.
As soon as they see us teaching, they say, "Oh, give me the microphone." What?
Hey, you're right. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one.
Calling precepts and everything, man.
Yeah.
They say, give me one. Give me one. Can't make it up. Hey, we're about to go to the next segment. Y'all got something real quick?
Yes, yeah, go to Sirach. I've been holding my peace.
That dude crazy, bro. I can't believe you said that thing.
I was bugged up.
And nobody else in the Christian society didn't check him.
Nobody checked him.
Nobody did that.
And he talked like he ain't never had a fight in his life.
Nah, he ain't.
Anybody who talk like that, nobody has ever tested his jaw. You could tell. He gonna get it though. Watch.
We're no violent Bible-based.
That's it.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely. I'm just making an observation. Just a minor observation. That's all.
Saturday 3 and 12.
Hey, go ahead.
Saturday 12.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 12.
Read.
Some of them hath he blessed and exalted.
Read.
And some of them hath he sanctified.
That's us. Go ahead.
And set near himself.
Uh-huh.
But some of them hath he cursed.
What the Bible said?
But some of them hath he cursed.
The seed of the Caucasian are the cursed generations. Go ahead.
And brought low.
We did what?
And brought low.
Keep reading.
And turned out of their places.
Uh-huh.
As the clay is in the potter's hand.
Christ.
to fashion it at his pleasure.
Go ahead.
So man is in the hand of him that made him,
Uh-huh.
to render to them as liketh him best.
Read.
Good is set against evil.
The devil, Caucasian, is set against us. That's the Bible. Read that verse again.
Good is set against evil.
We are the good guys. The Caucasians are the bad guys. Go ahead.
And life against death.
Life with a life. What made the earth to flourish? We've been taste or the salt of the earth. Go ahead.
So was the godly against the sinner.
So the godly, which us giving God laws against what? The nations that are going to give God laws. That's why God said, so Esau, what authority you had to the book in your hand?
Right.
You follow no instructions. You're rebellious from beginning. Even Genesis 28. God told Jacob, hey, find a wife of your own kind. Esau saw it, he take another nation to marry them. Rebellious from the womb.
From the womb.
That's it.
Hey, all praise. Let's go to the next segment real quick. Let's go to it real quick.
Is that on the screen?
Hey, Africa headlines. Hey, let's read it real quick. Hey, the intro was on the screen, right? Yes, sir. All praises. Let's go ahead.
U.S. withdrawal from World Health Organization threatens Africa's health gains. Reduced funding, weakened disease surveillance, and disruptions to health programs are likely consequences of the United States' exit from the World Health Organization.
So as you all know that the U.S. withdrew themselves from the World Health Organization a few weeks back. After that happened, we just read here now a lot of uncertainty and a lot of stuff going on. The weakened diseases surveillance, it reduced the funding because U.S. paid the majority of the funds that goes to the WHO, the World Health Organization.
Yep.
Which sometimes I think about it. Why would another country depend solely on the World Health Organization to better their citizens within their country? You know,
Right.
Which is all corruption and lack of love for your people. Seriously, because if your head is not where it's supposed to be, you're gonna see a president, a country, or ministers, or government solely depending on a whole different organization, a whole different entity to help their people. And that's what you see going on here. When the U.S. turn the switch off, they all suffer. They all suffer. Seriously. So yeah, go ahead.
America is a pimp. Pimps, they are abusive to those who they empower over, to those who they prostitute. The prostitute that's being used by the abuser, she think the pimp is doing her some sort of favor. He probably provide for her, in her mind, protection, shelter, and guidance. The whole time, the pimp is abusing her, keeping her mind broken, and using her for all of her assets, right? This is the same thing America does. So America pimps all these other countries for their resources, and then every once in a while he got to abuse them to show force, to let them know, hey, listen, I'm the boss, and you ain't nothing without me. It's the same dynamic between a pimp and a prostitute. That's how America preys on smaller countries. It's the same thing. America is the biggest pimp the world has ever seen. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Hey, let's read maybe a paragraph real quick. Just want you to see your brothers and sisters to see what's going on. Come on.
The United States sent major shockwaves through the global health system by leaving the World Health Organization in January 2026. Not only is the United States one of the founding members of the World Health Organization, but it has also traditionally been the largest contributor, accounting for nearly 15% of its budget. Its withdrawal creates a critical funding gap that disproportionately affects Africa, which World Health Organization spending is heavily invested in fighting infectious diseases and strengthening fragile healthcare systems. In 2020 through 2021, World Health Organization, for example, allocated $17.6 million to Malawi. The health body has not published recent figures, but many development finance analysts estimate a reduction following the U.S. withdrawal.
So when you see stuff like this happening, right? When we read Matthew 24, right? You say you see rumors of war and stuff like that. Earthquake, pestilence, all those things will happen. He said this is the beginning of sorrow, right? The all those things that you see happening is just a beginning of things that will happen on this earth that will cause a lot of death. Because just imagine, with the funding, the large donor leaving the organization, and then a war epidemic starts. What's going to happen to these people? That's what the Lord says, just a beginning of sorrow. Things will happen, and a lot of people will die. A lot of people will die, because when you trust in oppression, you give your whole heart to oppression, things like that happen. When like Cap was saying, when that person like depending solely on that person leave now you have nowhere to turn. And that's what happened. That's what happened here. You had nowhere absolutely to turn. That's why the Lord got mad at us. Say you trust in the reef, in Egypt reef. Yep. We trust in Egypt. We run behind the Assyrian and all those people, all them other nations. We will trust in them. We trust in the people that could not save us. And then when they showed their true colors to us, now we're confused. Now we're crying. Now we're this, because you never know. You play a blind eye to who they actually was. You play blind eyes to them. Nobody can take your resources and put you to atrocity, and you think that person will change. But later on, that person will say, you are idiot. I'm going to show you another thing that prove that you are an idiot. I'll take this from you now. I'm going to see how you're going to do. So this is just a beginning of sorrow and many more evil that will happen on this earth. Seriously, because Ezra warned us. Ezra said wickedness will increase. Yep. Evil will increase. So just want everybody to understand what's going on. Put the next one up. Yeah, go ahead.
You can go to something different?
Yeah.
Hey, give me Ciroc 40 on this same thing real quick. Because the relationship between the white man and our world leaders in Africa is like a father and his son. The African leaders, they let America treat them like a boy. They plan house in their own country. That's what a lot of them is doing. They plan house. They're not really running their own country. There's no way that your people should be depending on another country for your citizens' health care. That just should not be. I gotta just say it like it is. That should not be something that's a real thing. And in a sovereign country, a lot of these African leaders, and it's not even just Africa. A lot of these black countries. Right. They always talk about, we received our independence in this year, and they real proud. Are you from America? We received our independence. Listen.
What do you do with it?
You're a sovereign ruler, and you're depending on another country to take care of your citizens. You have failed, sir.
Right.
You have failed.
Absolutely.
Give me Ciroc 40 and verse 28, and they boast that thing. We've had independence since 1922. That's great. But understand, as long as you keep on taking those loans, you will never be free. Right. Read that. Ciroc 40, 28.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 40, verse 28. Let's go. My son, lead not a beggar's life.
My son, lead not a beggar's life, God says. You countries in Africa got to stop leading beggars' lives, begging for the crumbs that fall from America's table. We got to stop that. Read.
For better it is to die.
What it say?
For better it is to die than to beg.
If you sovereign, then move like you sovereign. Better it is to die than to beg. Guess what? Things may be rough when you cut the cord from America. Things may be rough, but guess what? It's only up from here. It's only up from here. Rags to riches. You have the resources. You have everything you need. What you have to do is cut the cord, learn how to do for self. Stop sending your people to America. What you got to do is build infrastructure at home. Love yourself. Take the white Jesus down. Love yourself. Stop leading a beggar's lifestyle. Learn some shame. Bring shame back. It better is to die than to beg. Men work for what they have. Read.
The life of him that dependeth on another man's table.
No country in Africa should be depending on America's table. Come on.
Is not to be counted for a life.
Damn. It says that's not even the life. And this is why the white man walk into any country in Africa and talk to y'all the way he talked to y'all. Yep. He talked to y'all like talking to what? A beggar, a servant, a slave. Come on.
For he polluteth himself with other men's meat.
And that's what Africa, what they do. A lot of these leaders, they live lavishly while the people are starving. And then what happens? America catches an attitude every couple of years and says, you know, I'm cutting this off. A couple of months ago, Captain, we did the show on USAID.
Yep.
They said we cutting funding.
Right. Yep.
Now Trump said we pulling out of the WHO. Okay, what's next? Y'all want the white man to build y'all roads? Y'all want him to build y'all airports? Guess what? He coming back for a piece of the pie. Mm-hmm. Nothing in this world is free.
Yep.
If you got anything for free, guess what? You're the product. Right. You're the product. You think you got a free app on your phone? No, they're taking all your information. Nothing is free. If it's free, you're the product.
Right.
Read.
But a wise man, well nurtured, will beware thereof.
Y'all see that thing? It says a wise man, well nurtured, will beware of anybody trying to give you a handout. You will beware of all handouts because it's always a catch. Understand that thing. That's all I want on that.
Yeah, you're right. That's what Ecclesiastes said. You know, it said, give, destroy the heart.
Yeah.
Once you receive that handout, which is the give, now you destroy your heart. Now you don't think straight to try to want to work for your own and for your people interests. You're working for the interests of those that give you the gifts. Mm-hmm. That's what it is, plain and simple. You know, put the next one up. Let's read that.
Uganda's anti-LGBTQ plus law exposes systematic failures. As Uganda drops the first case brought under its anti-homosexual act, the fallout shows a justice system strained by political pressure, public fear, and inconsistent enforcement.
Let's go down a little bit. Come on. Yep.
Earlier this week, a court in Uganda dismissed the first case brought under the country's Anti-Homosexuality Act. The accused, a man who was 20 when he was arrested in August 2023, just 3 months after the law came into force, had spent nearly a year in detention before being released on bail as the case progressed over an extended period. He was initially accused of unlawful sexual intercourse with a 41-year-old man and charged with aggravated homosexuality, an offense punishable by death. On Tuesday, the court dropped the case, saying the accused was mentally unstable and does not understand the trial process. The defense argued he had developed psychosis and schizophrenia as a result of his detention. This was one of the very first cases after the law was passed, and Juliet Kanyang, the lawyer representing the accused. There was a lot of confusion, even among the prosecutors, she told DW. The legal and political environment at the time made it very difficult.
So this is what's going on in Uganda, you know. When you go up a little bit. No, the other way. Yes, 1 minute. They say on Tuesday, the court dropped the case, right, saying the accused was mentally unstable and does not understand the trial process, you know. When you read a scripture with stuff that does with the same sex and all that, the Bible clearly have a stance on where it stands in that. And, you know, if you believe the scripture, you'll follow what the scripture say regarding that, you know. So you're going to have a strict law regarding those such things, you know, because with the scripture called it a sin. And that's what it is.
Right.
You know, when you read Romans 1 real quick, let me get Romans 1 real quick.
Read it out.
Because a lot of things, when you see stuff like this, it is influenced from the West. It's influenced from outsiders because those donors will be the ones that is sponsoring them to continue their lifestyle and to continue whatever group that they got to continue feeding them the resources that they need. It's all outsiders that are providing those things to them. So give me Romans 1, reverse. Let me go there real quick. Romans 1, reverse 26.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 26.
Let's
go. For this cause
because they want to do their own thing. They want to follow after their own heart, the laws of their own heart, to dishonor their own body between themselves. That's what verse 24 say. For this cause, what happened?
God gave them up unto vile affections.
Those things is not an ordinary affection. The Lord called it a vile affection. That's what the Lord called it. Come on.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another.
So this is when you see things like that happening, they are burned in the lust. It's nothing but lust. And with this demon come a whole lot of spirit. That's why when we read 28, read verse 28.
Verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge.
Because when the spirit is on you, you do not want to retain God. Because God speaks against the spirit. So therefore, they don't want God to even be in their remembrance. Come on.
God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
So when you have a reprobate mind, you mentally, you are not there.
You're unstable.
You are unstable. And that's why the judge said, mentally you're unstable. That's our reprobate mind. You cannot see, you cannot tell good and bad. You cannot tell the difference at all. Come on.
To do those things which are not convenient.
See that? That is not convenient at all. Come on.
Being filled with all unrighteousness.
See that? The scripture said, those spirits are filled with all unrighteousness, multiple unrighteousness, legions, all unrighteousness, bro.
With all unrighteousness.
All unrighteousness. You're packed with what? Legions of demons within you. So therefore, you do the things that people are not seemly at all. Come on.
Fornication, wickedness, covetousness.
We're not going to read the whole thing. For the sake of time, you go down, you're going to see a lot of other demons that's packed into that. So that's what's going on. That's the case that's going on. I've been dropped because the court say the accused is what? Mentally unstable. And when you compare it to the Bible with that spirit, you are mentally unstable. Because at one time in the
it was in the DSM.
Yeah. In the medical records, the medical dictionary, right?
Yep.
That is a mental issue.
Up into the 70s, they took it out.
They took it out.
They say, you know what? We're about to make this thing mainstream. We got to take it out of the DSM.
Yep. So what the court, the lawyers say, it is biblical, and also it was in the documents that it was mental issues. You know. Yep. But you got anything, Cap, before we go on next real quick?
Yeah. Go to Luke 8:30. Go to Luke 8:30. Because that homosexual spirit, like Cap said, comes with a bunch of other spirits as well. And you're definitely going to be unstable. Mark 8, read verse 30. I mean, Luke 8, excuse me. Luke 8.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 30.
Come on.
And Jesus asked him, saying,
What do you say?
What is thy name?
Go ahead.
And he said, Legion.
He said what?
Legion.
Come on.
Because many devils were entered into him.
You see that thing? He said legion. Because it's an army of demons and a lot of people, especially those of the LGBT community. You got an army of demons. And that's why I say, don't call me he or she, call me they.
The hell is this?
What was the inspiration for that? We're reading it right here.
Right.
I'm not a he or she. I'm they and them. What the hell?
I beg your pardon.
The hell? They them. My pronouns are they them. You need a straitjacket.
The hell is
What the hell
this?
wrong with you?
For real though.
So what you're saying is you got a legion on you. Yep. That's what Captain Brand in Romans 1. All them spirits be in the midst of the LGBT community. Read that again, verse 30.
And Jesus asked him, saying, What is thy name? And he said, Legion, because many devils were entered into him.
Damn, that's all I want on that.
Many. Wow. Many were entered.
Romans 1, 23.
Damn. And that's why they call them them. They them.
They them. Those are my pronouns.
The hell is this?
Be a woman with a beard. You don't know what you're looking at. Like, is that a woman? Is that a woman with a? I don't know what that is.
Lord have mercy.
Is that a man with breath? What is that?
What is that?
Wow.
In this day and age.
It's a minotaur.
Damn. That's crazy, man. Hey, we gonna go to the next segment. You know, let's go to the next segment. Let's go to the next segment real quick. That's crazy.
Is it on the screen? Is the intro on the screen?
Release the records.
Isn't it supposed to be on the screen?
Records.
Hey, all praises, all praises. Hey, shall we? Let's release the records.
Let's release the records.
Hey, go ahead, Mzar.
Inside this book, Imperial Rome.
Come on. Let's go in the book.
Let's zoom in. Caustic Romans said that during his first year, a governor made enough to pay for his bribes that had got him the appointment.
Damn. Straight to it.
Damn.
Straight to it.
Keep going.
During his second year, he made enough to bribe the jury that would eventually try him for malfeasance.
Maleficence.
Say it again. Ken.
Maleficence.
Maleficence.
That's when you abuse your office. Go ahead.
And during the third year, he made the fortune that would keep him in luxury for the rest of his life.
Now, this right here is a prime example. Hold on one second. Just that first paragraph. This is a prime example of how politics and how our politicians, how they mind work and what it's all about. Because you cannot have a democracy and be capitalist at the same time and then be going all around the world pillaging and stealing at the same time, moving as an empire. It says that his first year as governor, he made enough to pay for the bribes that got him the position. There is no such thing as an open election or as a free election. The people we see in power, they're supposed to be in power. It was never an opportunity for anybody else to get in power. Negroes like us is never going to sit in the White House seat. It's a spirit behind that seat, and people who are going to be in that seat, they've already been predestined. A lot of them is related. Y'all know how it go. They call themselves blue bloods and everything else. A lot of them is related, and this whole thing is rigged. If you think that your vote counts, you go in the booth and you think your vote it does not count whatsoever.
They've been deceived.
Go ahead, Cap.
You know what's crazy about this, Cap? They said the first year
he paid for the bribes.
He paid for the bribe, right? It's crazy. A lot of these men that is in offices, this official that's in offices, right? They know what they are doing. They are not there for the people.
Right.
They are there for their own pocket and for the agenda that is set.
That's it.
You know how why I say that? Because once they leave offices, the people that come, their successor, they are briefed to be worse than them. Why I say that? If I'm doing something evil in the office and Cap came after me, he's going to expose my slothfulness. He's going to expose my evil. So therefore, when I'm doing evil, I feel him in, and then he carry on my mess and do more. My father make you like that. Right. I'm going same thing, same program. Nothing have changed, and that's why corruption be going on, and that's why evil be going on, because they don't change nothing. That's why they don't want certain people to sit there. Only the leagues they want.
Right.
I'm leaving. I'm getting old. He come. I know him. We go to dinner together. I know his pops. I know his relative. So you're going to take the same thing I'm doing. He's not going to expose, because you're going to forget something on your desk. You're going to forget something in your laptop. You're going to forget some nonsense, and he's going to find it. You're going to keep your secret good.
You know what? You're right, Cap. And you know what? Our people sometimes we be so simple that they would put one of us to destroy everything they created this far. You think they came all this way to do all this work to put somebody in there that don't know what's going on?
They want to shake stuff up.
They want to shake stuff up. It ain't gonna happen.
Nah, that's why in Psalms 50, right? Verse 18 says, and when thou seest a thief, then thou consenteth with him, and has been partaker with adultery. So that's the same thing. You are partaker with them. Right. I say when one leave, worse come. That's how it is. The same agenda, just a different page that's been flipped. Same thing. That's why you see in Parliament, some vote. Some things they will vote on, they never get implemented. Something they never get implemented. Sometimes when one want to be different, everybody look at him weird. But what the hell this guy think he about to do? Think he about to change something or something?
Right.
What the hell?
Right.
That's the same thing, bro. For real. That's why he letting you know how everyone else been doing. Take a bribe. First year.
First year, I'm gonna pay off everybody who got me in office. Then he said during his second year, he made enough to bribe the jury that would eventually try him for malfeasance. So if they get in trouble, like Trump had all those, what's it called, trying to get the president out of office? They tried to
impeach him.
Right. What, 2 or 3 times, right? He got charged with all those felonies. He's still in office. He's in Epstein's files. He's still in office. Because the malfeasance is when you in positions of government authority and then you're doing things wicked as hell. He got charged with malfeasance. That's what happened. Same thing in ancient Rome, same thing in America. America is Rome. That's what it's showing you. Give me Psalms 49 like Cap was bringing. I want to back him up real quick with this precept. Because Cap said the next man keep the same BS going. He don't come and say, hey, that last dude, he was stealing from y'all. Hey, that last dude, he was oppressing the people. That last dude, he was whoring out. Nobody does that. They keep their mouth shut and they just keep it going. Watch this. Psalms 49. Watch this. Verse 13. Watch this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 13.
Watch this.
This, their way is their folly.
Paying to get in office, bribing people to get in office, bribing juries, bribing judges. This, their way is their what?
Their folly.
Come on.
Yet their posterity.
Those who came after them, their posterity, their children and their successors, go ahead.
Approve their sayings.
They approve their sayings. Y'all see that thing?
Yes.
They fall right in line. They all in one mind, one spirit.
Right.
Say they're not in one spirit. You know how many people are gonna be busted?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. That's common sense. Because if somebody leave the office, there's a hard drive there. There's some things on the computer, things on the web, there's things on the that. When you go there, this is the description.
Yep.
What was he doing? You know what I mean? Then you gonna speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that don't happen. That don't happen. That tells you that they are in cahoot. The same people, same agenda, same mindset. That's why excellent scripture Cap just pulled. They are posterity approve their saying. Same corruption, same bribery, same lies. They approve it. Crazy, man.
Yes. Hey, Cap, can I say something right quick? This makes you think, how can we have a president in office that has essentially been accused of murder, actually plotting and a total insurrection?
Allegedly.
He's guilty. No. January 6th.
Exactly.
Capitol hit. What happened? People died. People were shot and killed. Something that he incited.
Right.
Something that he incited. And he pardoned those people.
And pardoned them.
How can this
he on both sides. How can you pardon your criminals, your boys who you incited, who committed murder, then on the other side, you also pardon them and get them released from prison?
I beg your pardon.
Evil as hell.
Imagine that.
Let's go, but let's stop to go to Maccabee, please. That do a robbery. Second Maccabee 4, start 44.
This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 44.
Let's go.
Now when the king came to Tyrus, 3 men that were sent from the Senate pleaded the cause before him. But Menelaus, being now convicted...
You are convicted. Go ahead.
...promised Ptolemy, the son of Doramenes, to give him much money.
You are guilty, but you promised the king money. Go ahead.
If he would pacify the king toward him.
Go ahead.
Whereupon Ptolemy, taking the king aside into a certain gallery.
You take the king aside into a certain gallery. Go ahead.
As it were to take the air, brought him to be of another mind.
Because when you bribe someone, that person's mind is changed. Go ahead.
Insomuch that he discharged Menelaus from...
In the what?
He discharged Menelaus from the accusations.
That's right, that's bribe. That's bribe.
Yep. No.
Change your whole mind. Your crime? No. It's fine. We'll see it.
We're going to pardon you.
Yep. Let's go back to the first one and read it real quick. Yep. Let's read that real quick. Yeah, just finish it, Mazar.
We finished that one. It was another one on the same page.
No, read it again. Okay. Read it again.
Caustic Roman said that during his first year, a governor made enough to pay for bribes that had got him the appointment. During his second year, he made enough to bribe the jury that would eventually try him for malfeasance. And during the third year, he made the fortune that would keep him in luxury for the rest of his life.
Capitalism.
That's why when they go into the government position, with maybe $4,000 to come back with a millionaire net worth.
Yeah, like the salary for a president is like around $400,000 a year. Obama is worth like $15 million last time I checked.
Damn.
So how you get a $400,000 a year salary and now you worth like $14 million?
And check out the ministers and presidents in Africa. They'll go in office maybe in Malawi worth maybe 14,000 kwacha. they come back.
They worth 8,000 CDs.
Nah, they worth fucking. Oh, excuse my language. They're worth millions of dollars now.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, they're worth millions of dollars. How you worth a couple of kwacha?
Come out US.
You come out US.
They was eating curry.
I'm telling you, man.
Eating curry and cassava leaves.
That's how you know it's all Barbary. It's all Barbary. I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. Let's go to the next.
Hold on. It was something in the bottom right corner. Slide over. What was that? Go back. It was. What's the highlight right there in the corner? Just one. At Rome. All things are for sale. Dang.
Wow.
Office, a guilty plea, an innocent plea, and Rome, because this is Rome.
Yeah, this is Rome.
All things are for sale.
All
Damn.
Damn, that is crazy. Yeah.
Remember in Training Day when Denzel was trying to get off, he had to see all them people.
Oh yeah, the wise men.
The wise.
Call them the wise men.
They're like, you need so much to do it though, man. And he couldn't come up with that bread.
Yep.
Damn.
It's not what you know.
Right. Damn.
It's what you can prove.
It's what you can prove.
Hey, let's put the next one up real quick. Come on.
Rome's empire was built by arms and diplomacy and sustained by Rome's intelligent rule of its conquered peoples.
Sheesh.
There were few nationalist uprisings, but most provincials found their new life more than tolerable. In great part, provincials were granted Roman citizenship. Gifted provincials gained honor throughout the empire.
Didn't I say it for him?
Yeah, he did say it for me, man.
That brother black with a T. He black.
Provincials.
Oh my goodness.
What are provincials?
Provincials are countries or provinces ruled by Rome.
Okay, yes.
So it's a lot in this thing, and all it is a mirror into this day and age. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Like Cap pulled earlier about how America is what's left of Rome. So it says Rome's intelligent rule of its conquered people. Everything that this country does, they do it is very calculated. Everything is thought through. Nothing is done by coincidence. Nothing is done without them knowing. America created a problem, but the end result was created first. They're like, okay, what we need to do is get into Ghana. Okay. Cool, we gotta get into Ghana because they got resources. Okay, fine. So next thing you know, there is a crisis in Ghana, whether it's disease, AIDS outbreak, whether it's a Zika virus outbreak, there's a drought all of a sudden. It's getting hit by storms that it never got hit with, being right off the coast. All of a sudden, it's Category 5 hurricanes. Now FEMA is there. Now USAID is there. Now UNICEF is there, riding around in the little trucks. All of a sudden. So they already know what the end is going to be. They just need the means to get to the end. That's all it is. Intelligent, what happened to it? Where it go? It says intelligent rule of its conquered peoples. Then it tell you that most provincials, meaning the people who were being ruled by Rome, it says they found their new life more than tolerable. Why? Because gifts destroy the heart.
Right.
In great part, provincials were granted Roman citizenship. You might get you a passport. You can go from here to there. Gifted provincials, that's those of us who smart. Those of us who conquered, who smart, got different skills, talents. It says they gain honor throughout the empire. The white man put you on a pedestal, make you a little puppet ruler over your own people. Right. Yep. Because he can control you because you got a couple skills. You can talk good.
Yep. And that goes also into those athlete them, you know.
Exactly.
Because they are gifted in their skills as well. And then now they are invited to warehouse. They are invited to the top people on the pyramid.
Nicki Minaj, for example.
That's how it is. They get that honor, you know. Yeah, they get invited to certain dinners, certain events, and all that stuff. So, yep. And then once they invite them there, their mind is going away on them. That the kingdom may be based. Our kingdom now. Because we have nobody to speak for us. People that were depending on to speak for us, those people already
speaking for them, right?
Their mind is somewhere else, you know. Yep. But that's some heavy points. Let's go to the next one.
I think it's some more at the bottom. Stay down now. Go ahead.
Rome exacted tribute from the empire,
taxing everybody,
but it gave much in return.
No. Highlight that part.
Rome infused all Romans, provincial or metropolitan, with positive belief in Rome's own destiny.
Wow.
That's the propaganda right there. They make sure everybody looks at Rome as if it's a positive force. They're the good guys. They raping, robbing, stealing, pillaging, but they make sure that everybody is brainwashed with the propaganda. And look at them like we're doing what's best for everybody. We're the hero of the world. That's what the white man does. He makes sure everybody is brainwashed. You see that thing? He infused all Romans, provincials, those the conquered peoples, or metropolitan, with a positive belief. How can you be the devil, but everybody got a positive look? That's that Isaiah 47.
Damn.
Give me that in Isaiah 47. That's that Isaiah 47. How you the devil on earth, conquering everybody, but everybody got a positive outlook towards you? It's the same thing today. Isaiah 47, start at verse 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1.
Come on.
Come down and sit in the dust.
Come down off the throne and sit in the dust. Go ahead.
O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Because she ain't really no virgin. She's a whore. She needs to be on the ground. Go ahead.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Come on.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Because tender and those are positive traits. So Christ is acknowledging the fact that the whole world looks at this man in America as something positive, a positive influence on the earth. Meanwhile, they're the devil incarnate. Raping, robbing, pillaging, stealing, and brainwashing and pushing white supremacy everywhere they go. He says, come down, sit in the dust. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks.
No more locks, because locks is more beauty. Locks is positive. Go ahead.
Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers.
Go ahead.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Because right now, everybody look at America like some wholesome, tender virgin who's never been touched. She's innocent. She's positive. Go ahead.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Thy shame shall be seen. You're not going to be looked at with a positive belief in Rome's destiny anymore. Judgment is coming to this man. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
And Christ coming back with almighty power. He's going to destroy this man. All we got to do is sit back, but just showing you the same way Rome was looked at with that. Everybody looked at Rome with that positive outlook. It's the same thing today. Looking at Rome is a mirror into America. Go ahead.
You know what's crazy? Just reading that, you know, it said with a positive belief in Rome's own destiny, right? When Trump was doing the second terms campaign, right? He said, "Make America what? Great again," right? That's that positive belief, and that was sold to a lot of Latino. That was sold to a lot of African Americans. That was sold to a lot of the minorities. They believe in a lie. And after that lie was sold unto them, what is happening now?
Destruction came upon all of them.
You see that? That's the same thing right here. That's the same thing. Let's go next. That's it on there? All right. Hey, and we got a lot of release the record today, huh? Let's read it real quick because we're running out of time. Let's read it real quick.
The days of wrath. In the early years, Christians were blamed and punished by the Romans for all sorts of disasters, plagues, inflation, even barbarian incursions. The first Christians were put to death after they were held responsible by Nero for the fire that burned much of Rome in 64 AD. Their executions became sports events. Wrote Tacitus. They were covered with wild animal skins and torn apart by dogs.
Didn't the white man do us like that over here in the States as well?
Sir.
Damn.
And didn't the Inquisitors do us like that over there in Europe?
Right.
They keep doing the same thing to us over and over again. The white man did that in the Americas to us. They did that over there in Europe to us with the Inquisition, and they did it to us back in the 1st century A.D. Put blood on us, and then let the dogs eat us. It's the same thing. Same program. Go ahead.
The Emperor Decius forced Christians to take loyalty oaths. Valerian organized mass murders.
That's the Pledge of Allegiance right there. Stand up and pledge allegiance to the flag. Go ahead.
Valerian organized mass murders of churchmen, forbidden access to regular burial places. Christians buried their dead in the graves used by the poor, crowded underground vaults called catacombs.
Built
outside the city.
And it got an image of the catacombs. If you slide over.
I think it's at
the
the
other
top,
way.
so.
Drag the screen to the go down. Go back up.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's on the other page. And then at the top of that page right there, it shows you an image that was in the catacombs. That's Christ and the apostles. Notice they all black men.
Right. Wow.
This from the 1st century A.D. in the burial grounds where the Jews was burying our dead that Rome was killing. This is how they depicted Christ and the apostles, all as black men. This is from the 1st century.
Yep. All praises. All
But
praises.
the book said, the first line said Christians. I told all Christian. Okay.
Yeah, we know who the Christians are.
Right. Hey, all praises. Heavy information. Hey, let's go straight to the next one real quick. Next segment. Hey, all praises to the Lord. Hey, we got a new segment. This segment is called the Quote of the Week. So this segment is just going to be featuring our leadership quotes. You know, a lot of heavy quote be coming out. And sometimes you need to talk about these quotes, you know. So all praise the Lord. Hey, let's have somebody read that real quick.
There is a need for leaders who acknowledge and address injustice.
Read that thing one more time.
That's fire.
This is by our own Bishop Nathaniel. There is a need for leaders who acknowledge and address injustice.
See that? The reason why this stuff is so heavy, man, there's lacking leaders. This world is lacking leaders that acknowledge the conditions and the injustice that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrities, number one, they're not our leaders. The leaders that stand for the people, they have been killed. So now, the leaders that's supposed to what? Stand for them people, apart from Israel united in Christ, there's none. I'm telling you. Because a lot of people are not speaking on the injustice. That's what the Lord said. I searched out the land to see who's going to come before in between the people and me. Yep. I found none.
Mm-hmm. Stand in the gap.
Yeah, stand in the gap. Say, I found none. So this is heavy. Leaders always and must acknowledge the injustice that's going on. You got to say it for what it's for. You got to. Seriously. I know you got something on that.
Go to Jeremiah 28. Because you got a lot of Christian pastors who got a lot to say about us. They got so much to say. It's almost like we a full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a lot of these Christian pastors and so-called influencers and apologetic. It's almost like they pay agents. Because how do they got so much time to know our every move?
Right.
But meanwhile, they're not doing what God and the prophets that have came before us always have done. Jeremiah 28, verse 8.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8.
Let's
go. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
You see, real prophets, they prophesy against the ruling countries. Not vote with them, not want to sit next to them, not try to dismiss the evil that's going on, not turn a blind eye, like you don't see what ICE is doing, not turn a blind eye to see that all your politicians are in the Epstein files. No. The real prophets have always spoke against many countries. Go ahead.
And against great kingdoms.
Come on.
Of war.
Armageddon is coming.
Right.
Everybody's going to be gotten to that valley of Jehoshaphat. And God going to judge them for the evil they've committed. They're not getting no kingdom. Go ahead.
And of evil.
Uh-huh.
And of pestilence.
And of pestilence. That's what the prophets that were before us have done. Right. Not argue about no damn Trinity.
Right.
The prophets have never done that because that does not matter.
The hell is this?
They don't argue about if the earth is flat because that does not matter. Whether it's a triangle, guess what? We're in it and we're in captivity because we broke God's laws.
Right.
Give a damn what shape it is.
It's a smoke screen.
That's wrong with these people.
So it's just to take the focus from the elephant in the room.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
The elephant in the room is sin. It's always been sin for our people.
Right.
It's not a chip.
Huh?
It's not a microchip.
The microchip?
Yeah, it's not.
Lord have mercy. You got a microchip in your. They got microchips in their iPhone right now. And talking about the mark of the beast is a microchip. You might as well just throw your damn cell phone. Y'all bugged out.
How about the language?
Lord have mercy. And y'all ain't speaking real Hebrew. You see, Osmo trying to get me stirred up. Y'all ain't even speaking real Hebrew. Negroes be talking about Negroes talking about something. Yeah, y'all gotta say the Lord's name. How come you ain't say all that in Hebrew too? You know what I mean?
Right. The
letter J wasn't invented.
I just hate it when you say Jesus. I just hate it. I don't want you to say I just hit it. I want you to speak Hebrew saying I just hit it when you say that.
Man, make it make sense, man.
Just make it make sense.
They be like, yeah, we wasn't saying it was no letter J when we was in Jerusalem, but you say Jerusalem though, huh?
Right.
You see the hypocrisy?
Right.
Negroes is crazy.
Crazy.
Meanwhile, the brother name be Priest Joshua.
Jerome.
What's wrong with this guy?
Crazy.
Then he pull out his ID. That thing say Clarence Smith.
Crazy as hell.
This guy's a prophet. His real name is Clarence.
Damn.
What's going on?
Come on. For real, though. Hey, just go on for go cap. Give me Ezekiel 12 and 16 real quick. Crazy, man. Brothers, I'll ask question and want to debate things that don't matter, that have no relevance in salvation. Read what you got.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 12, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
But I will leave a few men of them from the sword,
Come on.
from the famine, and from the pestilence,
Come on.
that they may declare all their abominations.
See, the prophet always declare all the abominations. Come on.
Among the heathen.
See that? Among the other nations. Come on.
Whither they come.
See that? So whatever the slave, the ship, or deck, wherever it goes, that wherever it takes us, that place we will declare the abomination. Come on.
It's a cold precept.
And they shall know that I am the Lord.
That's it. That's how you know the Lord is the Lord, when the prophet them are declaring the abomination. Because how can they unless it be a preacher? Right. So you're not going to know unless the prophet say, hey, you out of order. You in the midst of sin. That's how you're going to know, oh, the Lord, yeah, indeed, they took it from the Bible.
Right.
Unless you want to be ignorant, hey, if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Plain and simple. You want to hit us with a cold shoulder? Hey, that shoulder at one point when Christ comes, that shoulder is not going to be cold. It's going to be hot. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
There'll be no shoulder. There'll be no shoulder.
I'm telling you. For real. All praises, man.
That was a cold precept.
All praise to the Lord. Hey, let's go to the main title topic for today.
We ain't got to the topic yet?
Hey, we ain't got to the topic.
That's why I don't come here that often.
Hey, all praise to the Lord. Oh man. Come on.
The new colonization.
Is it on the screen?
Yes.
Come on.
The new colonization. Loans.
So the new colonization, first one is loans. That's what they trick the people with. Come on.
Wars.
They form wars within the tribes so they can continue to steal the resources. Come on.
And silence.
And they don't play out on the major news and stuff like that. Everybody keep their mouth quiet.
Yeah, media blackout.
Media blackout. So we're gonna go into this today. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
We have the unfinished business of decolonizing economic structures. Yes, we have our own territory and our flag and our national anthem and football teams and all of that.
And this guy, I think he's from Tunisia. He's from Tunisia. A lot of times when brothers see or sisters see people with a lighter skin, they automatically deem them as, oh, they're not Israel. No. Remember, a lot of our forefathers was in Tunisia. They was in Tunisia. They was the slaves in Tunisia. They wasn't allowed to be in run for political offices. They wasn't allowed to have good job. So they was kept under. They were kept in the ghetto. They was kept in certain segregation cities. It's just recently they start to what? They start to get in offices and stuff like that. You know, even with the video that Dick and Yashua showed with the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah.
A lot of them from Cuba, their children is white. You see them, you would think they're not Israel.
Right.
But their grandfather is Enrique.
Right.
Their pop is how you call it, Antonio. No, that's not Antonio, huh? You know, their pops is what? It's all from the tribes.
Right.
But when you see the sons, it's different. So
that's why the Lord said, "Kick not turn."
Right.
That's why the Lord said that, because you know Israel be simple.
Right. Right. Excellent. Yep. Let's go ahead.
Have our own territory and our flag and our national anthem and football teams and all of that. But that's one particular aspect of sovereignty. But if you don't have food sovereignty, if you don't have energy sovereignty, if you don't have technological sovereignty, then you don't really have full independence.
There you go.
And it just occurred to me a couple of years ago, we were having this conversation with some colleagues. And I thought about my own education, my own experience living in Tunisia. And I thought if we didn't really have a national Independence Day that was a public holiday that was celebrated, I wouldn't have known from my education that we were colonized. And I wouldn't have known.
Pause, that's some heavy thing he said. He said if they wasn't going to celebrate the Independence Day every year, he wasn't even going to know they was colonized.
Right.
From his education.
Right.
Because the education is not tailored to let them know what their forefathers did.
Right.
The struggle that they went through. The education system wasn't designed to do those things.
Right.
Because most of the books that they read come from overseas.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Teach them to read, but not to reason.
Yep. Go ahead.
From my education as an economist, that those economic structures that were designed during colonial times were still persistent to this day. And that is a problem across the global south, across Africa in particular, that our own education doesn't really equip us with the skills, with the tools to help us decolonize our economic structures. And you see it in the form of this external debt, for example, that we have. It sounds like a problem that we've created, right? We're the ones who are borrowing. Our politicians and leaders are maybe mismanaging the resources, and some of it might be true. But then deeper under the surface, you realize that there are colonial structures that were imposed on us that actually reproduce the debt trap. And when you're in debt, you're dependent on external lenders and the conditions that they impose on you. The conditions they impose on you tend to push you deeper into those structural traps. So for example, if you think of the colonial economic design that was imposed on us, it was designed to do three things. Number one, we're supposed to be the place for cheap raw materials for colonial powers, for the industrialized world. We still play that role today. Number two, we're supposed to be the consumers of technology and industrial output from the global north. We still play that role today. And number three, and most importantly, we were supposed to be the place where obsolete technologies, assembly line manufacturing that they no longer need, is outsourced to us under the label of development, job creation, cooperation. But effectively what it does is that it locks us at the bottom of the global value chain, at the bottom of the hierarchy. And we still play that role today. So of course, these are colonial structures that persist, but we have to remember that colonialism—
That's heavy what he's saying, though.
He's saying a lot of heavy stuff. He going there.
Yeah. He said with the things that the West or the colonizer do not need,
They export it.
they export it there. So with their knowledge now, for example, you on iPhone maybe 15, 16, 17, right? 18. And now they're taking the technology of the iPhone 1 there. So now the children, the people mind is still on the iPhone 1 technology, and they're learning that. While the war is
way beyond.
way beyond that. That's what he is explaining. They keep them light years behind when it comes to technology.
Yeah, it's like third world country, 3 generations behind.
Yep. And then everybody else on a whole new 5G, something else, different technology. That's what he's saying. So
and they getting ready to make 6G.
Right. Dang.
Trump was just talking about that. 6G is on the way.
Yeah, they do it. When you can keep a nation base, you can control them.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
No, but this guy's sharp, though.
Yeah, very sharp.
This guy's sharp. He gonna need security if you don't have it. He keep talking. He keep talking like this. He gonna need security. White man be looking like this. Okay.
So you figured it out.
Okay. So he got a lot going on in that mind of his. He got a lot going on. He got a lot going on up there.
Him, his friends. I'm telling you, they do a deep search.
Mm-hmm.
Who we with?
Hey, let's finish it up. That's it on that? Come on.
Bottom of the hierarchy. And we still play that role today. So, of course, these are colonial structures that persist. But we have to remember that colonialism was not designed for development. It was not designed for justice. It was not designed for democracy. It was not designed to produce systems that respect human rights. Colonialism was a system that was violent, abusive, extractive, hierarchical, non-democratic.
Damn.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's surprising? It's they came over there, conquered and colonized, and for some reason, our people think that they're gonna give them away. The same person who, and we ain't talking about, when we say conquer, we talking about brutal. We talking about people dying. They don't care about the old, the babies, or none of that. And then all of a sudden, this man's mind gonna change. It's like they see they see us as one people, so they treat us all the same. But we see each white man. No, that's the French. That's no, he's different. They still all one man. When they came together after World War II and had World War I, we had the scramble for Africa, they all colonized the whole country collectively.
Right.
They came together to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, so they all got the same mind. So when the Bible say never trust your enemy, you're looking at the same one man.
Mm-hmm. Go to Revelation 17. Revelation 17, start at verse 4. He broke that thing down, man.
Oh, yeah.
He broke the thing down. All I can do is come behind him with the scriptures. He just broke that thing all the way down.
He left nothing on turn.
I'm telling you, bro. He was soft-spoken, too.
Yep.
Relax. I pray he got security at the door. At the door. 17, read verse 4.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 17, verse 4.
Come on.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color.
That's the beast. That's Babylon the Great, the U.S. of A. Go ahead.
And decked with gold and precious stones.
Symbolizing royalty and riches. Go ahead.
And pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Having a golden cup in her hand.
That's that Christianity. That's that democracy, her politics. Go ahead.
Full of abominations. And filthiness of her.
That's that LGBTQ right there. They push that all over. Oh, you don't want to accept the LGBTQ? Okay, no more U.S. funding, no more U.S. loans. Go ahead.
And filthiness of her fornication.
Oh, you don't want to get down with me? You want to be an ally? You want to join BRICS? Okay, sanctions, embargoes. Yep. Go ahead.
And upon her forehead was a name written.
Watch this.
Mystery. Babylon the Great.
And it's saying mystery because the whole world looking at America like America gonna help them. America been hurting you for hundreds of years, but for some reason you still look at them just like we read in the book with a positive outlook. That's why I say it's mystery Babylon. No matter how much evil America does, it's still a mystery when they do more evil. You're shocked. You know what make them shocked? That white Jesus. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I can't believe Jesus just locked me up for no reason. I can't believe ICE detained me. Look how dark I am. I'm black. Read on.
The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Or of the what?
Of the earth.
Of the United States?
Of the earth.
America's oppression, it extends far beyond this continent. It says of the earth. That's why he's saying, even though he said, I would have never known we was colonized. Right. He said, but as I look at it, everything that was set up during colonization, he said, it's still in effect to this day. Yes. Every single thing is still in effect. Yep. He says in the education that we receive, it don't deconstruct the colonization system that was put in place. Jump down. Jump down, verse 18.
Verse 18.
Watch this.
And the woman which thou sawest is that great city.
Watch this.
Which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
By any means necessary. And to reign over people, you got to have what? You got to have might. You got to have political. You got to have financial might. And then you got to have spiritual might, because that's what keeps the whole thing running.
Yep.
That spiritual might keeps it going. Understand something. The white men always talking about separation between church and state. There is no separation between church and state, because it's the church that gives you the power over man's mind. Then you will control the state. Understand that thing. And it's the same system all over the earth. Everywhere he goes, he brings the white Jesus. He brings his guns. He brings his drugs. And he brings his white supremacy. And then he brings his agenda.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, let's read that real quick.
Africa Forum and Network on Debt and Development.
Just read a little bit of it. Read the first paragraph.
The International Monetary Fund and World Bank sit at the core of global debt governance. They play a central role in shaping the economic trajectory African countries have assumed, and which sit at the heart of the recurrent indebtedness of the continent. Through decades of structural adjustment programs, austerity-driven loan conditionalities, and policy influence over national budgets, these institutions have promoted debt-dependent development models.
See that? They are designed to promote what?
Debt-dependent.
See that? Debt-dependent. Man, you are going to be depending on them for debt. They are the design our program like that. Come on.
Debt-dependent development models that prioritize creditor repayment.
And they call it development. Debt-dependent development.
Mess you up.
Man,
the hell is this?
That's a mindful. Debt-dependent development.
How's that development, Cap?
You can't make me dependent on a cane and then say I'm getting better. I need to learn how to walk. Here, take this wheelchair. Call it development. I still can't walk. I still can't. Yeah, but the wheelchair is mine. Just pay me every month on it, and you'll be fine. Bruh, this is crazy.
And then they take the wheelchair off you because you owe them, and then now you're on the floor. You crying.
Come on now,
you
dog.
crying now.
Come on, man.
Bro, this article is heavy, bro. This thing is heavy.
You lay it out, they say pick yourself up.
by the bootstraps.
Damn.
Come on.
Promoted debt-dependent development models that prioritize creditor repayment and macroeconomic stability over an inclusion growth.
You see
Inclusive growth.
You see that thing? So the macroeconomic stability, right? They said they develop a macro economic stability, but the whole macroeconomic stability they control, they are developing or they put in place is for them now to control it.
The whole country.
The whole country, because them the one that what giving the checklist for you to check off.
Right.
And Cap, you know this thing is so heavy. This article is heavy as hell, but you see, it don't say micro. Microeconomic stability is when every household is what progressing. Every household is progressing. Microeconomic, the household is doing good, and in time the community will be doing good. In time the city will be doing good. In time the country will be doing good, and on the economic trend going up. Right. This is macroeconomic stability, meaning only a few puppets who we choose to select will do good, and then the industrial corporations that we bring in from the West, they're going to control the whole thing. And then guess what? As long as they're doing good, we'll make sure that the country has some loans, some USAs. We'll build some bridges. We'll build some airports. Right. We're going to control the whole thing, though. Macroeconomic stability. Y'all see that thing, right? Yep. That's why they put quotations around stability.
Yeah, because it's not really stable.
No, it's not stable at all.
Everybody, the
commoner,
the locals folks are not stable. But the company that the investor bring into that country, they're the one that's stable because the money coming in from the poor.
You see that thing? So they prioritize that over inclusive growth. So the people stay at the bottom.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
Let's go to the next paragraph.
Policy solutions promoted by the IMF and the World Bank have routinely focused on fiscal tightening, deregulation, and privatization. The consequences have included weakening local industrial base and productivity and increasing reliance on borrowing to mobilize resources to finance development in African countries.
Local industrial base and promoting and increasing reliance on borrowing to mobilize resources to finance development in Africa. So the whole thing is, in order for you to develop, you got to what? You got to borrow.
Chasing their tail.
You got to. You have to borrow. You got to.
You're trying to build a wall, but you keep on grabbing bricks from the bottom of the wall. That's some crazy work right there, bro.
Read Proverbs 22, read verse 7 real quick.
Dang, that's some crazy work.
Yep. Proverbs 22, 7.
You like, dang, the wall, swallow it, never going to be finished. It's a locked economy.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
He might.
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Come on.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 7.
Let's go.
The rich ruleth over the poor.
That's what's going on. They sit in the western country. They rule over the poor. Come on.
And the borrower.
And the borrower. Those people in Africa, in the third world country, even in South America, the borrower. What are they?
Is servant.
See that they are what?
Servant.
What are the borrower?
Servant.
Because if you borrow something from somebody, now you are substitute state to that person. Right. Anything that person say, you gotta go by it.
You owe me one.
You owe me one. You cannot say anything else. That's what I say. For the borrower is what?
Is servant to the lender.
That's it. Now you gotta check the list. Now I see the nice shirt on you. Let me get that, bro. Come on. Let me get that. But I only got my beater on. Do I care what your beater you got on?
Check it in.
Give him the stuff, bro. All right, you owe me $50 now. I subtract it. That's how they roll. Because you go ahead.
They like, I'm gonna build that road for you.
Right.
But you know, in about a month or so, I'm gonna need a pound of flesh. I'm gonna need a pound of flesh with interest.
Damn.
Yep.
So when little girls in the country start coming up missing, that's what Esau does. When they start coming up missing, you know, just make sure y'all don't extradite. When our people who got cases in the U.S. got issues going on and we can't solve them, what they do? They go to African countries where there's no extraditing. This is what Esau does. Esau is playing a game way above the heads of Negroes, bro.
Yep. Let's read that thing.
Where we at? Worse still, the IMF and the World Bank have failed to address the underlying structural causes of debt in Africa.
Wow. Isn't that crazy? I want you to think about it. Isn't that crazy? I'm borrowing from you all the time. You tell me you don't have sense to say, bro, what's going on with you? What's in your life that keep making you borrow so I can help you out? What's the issue? Do you have a job? Do you have this? What's going on? What are you doing that is wrong so I can help you out? They don't have that. That's why they say, what is it? Worse still, the IMF and the World Bank have failed to address the underlying structural causes of debt in Africa. They don't care what's causing it. All they want is you for continuing to dig yourself in the hole. Keep digging yourself. Keep digging yourself.
That let you know it's part of the plan, though.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
This includes unfair trade rules.
There we go.
Ineffective and costly debt restructuring workouts, illicit financial flows, and vulnerability to
read that again.
Inefficient.
Inefficiency. Start with this include unfair.
This includes unfair trade rules, inefficient and costly debt restructuring workouts, illicit financial flows, and vulnerability to cascading shocks at the heart of a narrow tax base and commodity. This has left many African countries constrained by slow budget growth and increasing development needs that cannot be met without countries borrowing their way to unsustainable levels.
Damn.
So this thing is crazy right here. It says So when you unpack the problem of their constant borrowing, it's because the white man has set up unfair trade rules.
Right.
Yeah. My dollar is worth 1,000 of your dollars, even though we have no resources.
Right.
And we're here for all of your resources. But you see, my dollar is $1, and this dollar is worth 1,000 of your dollars. But why, Nick? I said my dollar is worth $1, and your dollar, you need 1,000 of those to equal my $1. Then it says inefficient and costly debt restructuring. That's high interest. Then you know, as you pay off something, typically you can refinance. But what the white man ended up doing, he refinanced in a way where he probably spiked the interest, extend the payback period. It's all a game.
It's all a game.
Same thing he doing it to his things, but he doing it to them on a macro scale. But he do it to us over here in America on a micro scale. Then he says illicit financial flows. They stealing from the people. Imagine this. They take your resources, give you pennies for your resources, export them, make billions off your resources.
Right.
You want some of those? We'll give them back to you after we refine them. You want some of your oil back? We'll refine it for you. Matter of fact, your country got rice. You know what? But you don't know what to do with it. You know, we'll take it. Give you pennies on a dollar. Now you want to buy rice? We'll give it back to you. Sell it to you for retail. This is illicit. This is evil as hell. What they're doing. So they're creating financial flows where the people in Africa never can get in on the white man's dime, and then he doing it with the spirit of, oh, I'm helping you. I'm helping develop you.
Damn. Yep. That's some crazy article right
Sheesh.
here. Let's finish the article real quick. we ain't gonna do too much. We're just gonna read two paragraphs. Come on.
The conditions of budget growth in African countries have, for several decades, followed the policy prescriptions.
Where you at? You're supposed to start with this. This has left many
I'll read that again. Okay.
We're already done with that?
Yes, we got to unsustainable levels.
They're conditions, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The conditions of budget growth in African countries have for several decades followed the policy prescriptions of the IMF and the World Bank.
See that thing? So they cannot escape that prescription. It is what their doctor, IMF, prescribed them. Oh, I want to build this school. No, you cannot build this school. Nah. You're gonna use that money to build a road next to this farm because we have a factory that about to be built right there, so they can have road to pass. So now you're building the road, but why you building the road over there? Because bam, couple of months, couple of 1 year, a whole couple companies there, houses there, all foreigner in those houses.
Yep.
Wow. They tell you what to do.
And then you know what they do? They put a big gate up. I was in Jamaica. I'm like, bro, what's up with this gate? They said, oh, that's where the white man live. I said, word? They said, yeah, that's where the white man live. I was in the Bahamas. I'm riding. I'm like, bro, what's up with this long gate? They said, oh, the white man lives on the other side of the gate. The gate go on for miles.
Yeah, they have that in Malawi too. That was for the Chinese, the Moab. They have their own place that they all live. They all go to different shops. They have their own shops, their own businesses. After their businesses, they come to their own environment. They have their own schools. They have their own everything in their own place. It's gated. They have security, everything.
Put the gate up.
I think what something empire or something building. I forgot the name.
They have their own place. The whole little city. Nice city. In Malawi, nice place just for them. Security on point. There, man.
Bro, we was in what was we at? I think we was in Solomon Islands, and we wanted to walk next to the coast, next to the sand. We started walking. Chinese man come out, say he owned the whole thing. Chinese man, Moab, come out. He was Moab and he came out, told us he gave us permission to walk on the rocks, the least rock, because he owned the whole thing.
The hell is this?
Lord have mercy. Wow.
Meanwhile, the locals are crammed in the inner city,
right?
Walking barefoot.
Damn.
Meanwhile, you got Moab and Ammon who own the coastline, the most beautiful part of the island. They own that.
Yeah.
He said, I give y'all permission to walk around. Don't touch nothing.
Careful, stuff I've never felt. That's what Deuteronomy 28 and 44. Let's just read that real quick. Same thing. All over, everywhere you go, Cap. The same thing. It's crazy you telling the story. Yeah, I'm telling the story for Malawi. Uganda, same thing. Same thing. Reverse, what's it called? Reverse 44.
This is the
Start
book
off 43.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
They have the best schools in your country, the best part of the land in your country. Gated community. Their gate is so long because all of them live within the gates. The stranger. And when you're driving on the street, that shop is owned by them. That shop is owned by them. Even in Malawi, they speak the language now. The Moab Chinese speak the people language.
Moab is something else.
I'm listening to them speak. I said, man, when you came here? I do say I came here a long time ago. He said, this is my country. I said, wow. I said, wow. I said, wow. When did they buy TV for the school? We chopping it up with them. I said, damn, the dude speaking his language. Because people work for him, so he's speaking with them. Come on.
And thou shalt come down very low.
That's what's going on. The people, the local, they are down very low because everything is against them. Everything, IMF, everything set up. That's why the first brother we watched, what he was saying, everything, even the school system, the way we think, the technology we receive, everything is set up against us. Come on.
He shall lend to thee.
And IMF and the other nations, World Bank will lend to you. Come on.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
This is the curses that shows who the Israelites are today. Who is lending to the Israeli? They are lending to people.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
They don't fit the prophecies concerning the Israelites whatsoever.
At all. At all.
They fit the ones in Obadiah.
That's for real. Come on.
He shall be the head.
And this other nation that live among our people in the third world country, they are always the head. Everywhere you go, they are the head. Come on.
And thou shalt be the tail.
And our people, the tail. We found in the worst part. In the west part, even in the country that have most black people in that land, black president, the people are in the worst condition. And the foreigner can just come today, what? They're at the top. They're at the top. And you may ask, why is that? Why they at the bottom? Why they suffer this much? Because your forefather had a crafty counsel and put them in that condition that they're in. Right. And you now reap the benefit of those actions of your forefather. They did not play fair. They did not come there with love. At all. Seriously. And that's what we're reading. That's what we're reading here, for real.
The thing is, couple, let me just add, I'll add one thing, but make it two in one. That's what God, when Samuel asked them, he said they want what? A king over them. You want king over you, the attribute of the king have rules. It's a thing happening right now. Saying you want president, you want me to rule over you, there's the consequences. That's how once all things. Serve me, say no. You will serve your enemy for all things. It's the same thing. You will beg for food, you're gonna cry for food, it could be why you're gonna die. All these things happening right here. That's it.
And the president is over them. It's not really the president that's calling the shots, as we're reading over here.
Right.
Because the shot is being called by who's giving the money.
Exactly.
That's what's being called.
That's what we read.
That's who's making the call. That's why Abraham Traore is rejecting the money and is making his own call, and they're mad at that.
You know, and that's how you know the corporations though, because why wouldn't those men say, you know what, we got the money, now kick rocks? But they know it's a military behind that though.
Right.
They know it's a power behind that. Men just ain't coming there making deals and just no. It's and that so that lets you know that behind those corporations is America. You know what I mean? Is the United Nations. They come behind those to support the things that they do.
EU.
Yes.
Yes. For real. Mm-hmm. Let's finish that up real quick. That's just the way you left up.
The conditions of budget growth in African countries have for several decades followed the policy prescriptions of the IMF and the World Bank. Its weak performance compared to skyrocketing debt figures owed by African government bears testimony to the outcomes of these policy prescriptions.
Damn.
Damn.
That's crazy. The prescription of IMF. That should be a class.
Hey, go to Sirach 13.
Damn.
Go to Sirach 13. Read verse 2.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 2.
Watch this.
Burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest.
Stay in your lane. That's what's going on with Captain Ibrahim Traore. He's staying in his lane. He's like, I don't want you. No. I'm going to use what we have here.
Right.
Me and my people, we ourselves together. Ain't that what it says in Ezra?
Yes.
We ourselves together. I don't want your loans. I don't want your handouts. We're going to take what we have and we're going to build with that. And that will be sufficient. We're not going to become your slave. It says, burden not thyself above thy power. Go ahead.
While thou livest.
Never do it. Go ahead.
And have no fellowship.
And have what?
No fellowship with one that is mightier.
You see that thing? Like Amaziah was just saying. America come with the loan. Understand. They also got the military behind them. That's why God says have no fellowship with one that is mightier and what else?
And richer than thyself.
Don't deal with them. They got the money and the gun. God say don't deal with them. Go ahead.
For how agree the kettle and the earthen pot together?
America is the kettle. You can throw a skillet across the room. It's sturdy. It's intact. Unbreakable. That's America. It says, and how agree the kettle and the earthen pot? All them, they earthen pots. They don't got no nukes. They don't got no real power. You take an earthen pot made from clay, boom, shatter it. It's easy money. It's light work. That's what God is saying. Y'all should have no fellowship whatsoever. It's not going to end well for you. Right. Go ahead.
For if the one be smitten against the other.
If you say, you know what, I'm tired of paying back all this high interest. I'm tired of y'all coming in here, bringing y'all corporations. I'm tired of y'all taking all the oil, all the diamonds, all the cobalt. I'm tired of y'all taking the timber and the rubber and the nickel. Bruh, look at Venezuela. They said, we want the oil. He said, nah. They said, our companies was there back in the 70s. You kicked us out. We want our land back. We want our oil back. Now, all of a sudden, they speaking in first person for another country's resources. He said, man, I don't want to, man, y'all ain't doing. Next, you know, it was a bag over him and his wife's head.
Damn. With
a pair of AirPod Maxes over his ear. That's this man doing free advertisement for Nike. They put a Nike tracksuit on this man. He changed wardrobe 3 times. They said, now put Reebok on this guy. All right, get another photo. You can't make this stuff up. Read the bottom. What it say?
For if the one be smitten against the other,
if Africa ever rise up, go ahead.
It shall be broken.
Y'all see that thing? It shall be broken.
Just going off of what you were saying. I went regarding Burkina Faso. You got to build your own country, right? And put the thing up. This is called Faso Mimbo. This is an initiative the president of Burkina Faso initiated. Read that real quick. It's called Faso Mimbo. Come on.
Faso Mimbo is a presidential initiative in Burkina Faso, launched in 2024 through 2025, that translates to build the country.
See that? It translates to build the country. Come on.
Or our country builds itself.
That's fire. Fire.
Now give me that in Ezra's.
Oh yeah. Get that in Ezra.
Give me that in Ezra, man. Just leave that
4 and 3.
Leave that on the screen and read that thing, bro.
That's fire, bro.
I'm telling you, sheesh.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 3. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, Ye have nothing to do with us to build an house unto our God.
Read.
But we ourselves. We ourselves together.
Oh, that make my teeth white. We ourselves together. That's fire.
That's unity right there. Come on.
Will build unto the Lord God of Israel, as King Cyrus, the king of Persia, hath commanded us.
So let's see this thing in 2026 in Burkina Faso. Read that one more time on the screen.
FASO-MIBO is a presidential initiative in Burkina Faso, launched in 2024 through 2025, that translates to build the country or our country builds itself.
We don't need IMF. We don't need the World Bank. Our country builds itself.
Fire.
So now you have people in Burkina Faso, women donating cement, women donating bricks, men donating bricks, men donating sand to build the country. They are all participating in FASO-MIBO project.
And all the people are his armed forces.
Exactly.
They all protecting him. They all put their bodies on the line to keep the captain safe. That's some good stuff right there.
I'm telling you, man. Why can all the presidents in Africa do that? Well, you know what I'm saying?
They bought and paid for.
That's it. They have the receipt already hidden. But you can drop that. You can drop that. This thing heavy, man.
That's some good stuff right there.
I heard about that thing. I was like, wow.
FASO-MIBO.
Our country builds itself. Damn. Put the next one up. Drop that. Put the next one up.
And that's what the Lord is saying in Zephaniah too.
Right.
Gather together. He ain't saying gather together and just stare at each other. Gather together and build.
For real,
gather together and build. That's that. He's trying to promote nationalism amongst our people. We lost that.
Right.
We want to gather with everybody. There's no strength in that.
Nope. Damn. You know what? This show is hot right now. You know, I'm feeling the heat. So we're gonna go on a short commercial break. We will be right back. Okay. Hey, cue in the commercial break for my OR real quick and put a song on so Israel can listen. We'll be right back. Real quick. You ready back there?
From the islands of Zion we ride. Ooh, truth in my heart, fire in my eye. Ooh, yeah, they hid the light, but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribe.
From the islands to Zion we ride. Truth in my heart, fire in my eye. They hid the light but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribe. From Nassau to Kingston we sing. Freedom ain't gold, it's a spiritual thing. We the ones the prophets did bring. Lost but found, now we can get. They say we free, but we still in chains. Babylon system.
Great day in the Bahamas to see y'all, man. I am happy to see this.
Y'all gave all that we supposed to keep. No wrong cup, I sip living water. Teach these sons, protect these daughters. Sabbath said I ain't moving no brick. Word on my tongue, that's the real stick. Tell my Bahamian brothers, keep the light on. Tell my island sisters, stay Zion strong. No more dream chain to Babylon song. King returning, it won't be long gone. Them 10 we slow, but we wise, now you see. True crack open like the corns by the sea. Granny been say, boy, pray and stand firm. Now we know it that we finally learn. We ain't bowing to no idol king. Just one coming, I feel that sting. From Freeport Dog to Cat Island Shore, we singing Revelation, Babylon, oh. From the islands to Zion we ride. Truth in my heart, fire in my eye. They hid the light, but we still survive. The Most High calling His tribe.
And He shall gather His people.
Vuga, Azania. This ain't politics, it's prophecy. They lie to you about who you are. Samson the Israelite.
Israel not who they told us. See Vuga says from the Cape to Soweto. Abai Beli Lia Kuluma. Yo 28, Funda Kankani. History of Uma. Stolen land, stolen names, got about participate. No. Land stolen, blood in the soil, gold mines paid for royal thrones. We dig deeper, eat the crumbs, while strangers sit in marble home. Pasi jealous in Galuto, Pasi fundi to kosa. Change our names, broke our tribes, then blamed us for the mess. They gave us crosses, hid the truth, whitewashed them bitch in the booth. But Daniel said they hell like ooh. Revelation, Fibras too, Banilo, who's our winner? Who is that? Ask yourself. That ain't Rome, that ain't Greece, that look like Africa in chains. Do it on me 2020. Therefore shout out, serve thine enemies. In hunger and in thirst and in want of all things. They call us tribes, not a nation. Divide and conquer, same old tactics. Zulu, Kosa, Twana, Soto. Same blood, just fragmented. Siyasebenza siyahlupheka, kodwa umhlaba usiwethu. That ain't chance, that ain't luck, that's Bible curse. Boss, ships didn't stop in the west, Indian Ocean, tell the rest. Cape Town docks, chains and lists, same captivity, different steps. They said we lost, said it's done, but prophecy said we return. From the dust, from the pain, from the fire, we will learn. Who they told us? See how Vuga says he has it. From the Cape to Soweto. By Beli Lia Kuluma. We Israel know who they told us. See how Vuga says he has it. From the Cape to Soweto. By Beli Lia Kuluma. We Israel. Vuga, 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 Vuga. We Israel. Vuga, 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 Vuga. That's who they told us. See how Vuga says he has. From the Cape to Soweto. I buy Beli Lia Kuluma. The 28, Funda Kankani. History of whom? They stole land, stole names, got to participate. They said move on, forget the past. My distant leaving, this was prescribed. They scared you read that ancient book and see yourself in every line. Christ fled to Egypt, read it slow. Moses married, Cushite queen, Solomon dark, wisdom deep. Africa been in the scene. This ain't hate, this ain't war, this repentance, nothing more. Laws and statutes, truth and light, that's how we walk out Babylon's door. Deuteronomy 2020. Therefore shout out, save thine enemy. Deuteronomy 2020. Therefore shout out, save thine enemy. We Israel know who they told us. See how Vuga says he has it. From the Cape to Soweto. I buy Beli Lia Kuluma. We Israel know who they told us. See how Vuga says he has it. From the Cape to Soweto. I buy Beli Lia Kuluma. Vuga, 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 Vuga. We Israel. Vuga, 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 Vuga. Zion. Who are we? Israel. What they did. Best Gamba. They lie. What time is it? Vuga. It's time to wake up. Vuga. Azreka. Read it. I buy belly. Live it. I imitato. We Israel now who they told. See how Vuga says he has. From the Cape to Soweto. I buy Beli Lia Kuluma. We Israel. Tanzania. You were never lost. You were hidden. Now remember, Samson the Israelites.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We
Welcome
back,
back.
we
Israel.
back.
That's right. That's right.
We
All
back.
praise to the Most High God.
Bro, that video was fire, bro.
For real, though.
That thing was crazy, man. Brothers is real talented. What city is that, Capo?
I think he's in OKC.
Man, brothers got the spirit of God on them. All praises.
For Real. I think it's brother Samson. Yeah, Samson.
All praise.
Yeah.
Shout out to IUIC Oklahoma. Shout out to Deacon IBL.
That's right.
And all the captains out there as well. All praise.
And brother Levi.
No, that brother Judah for sure. For sure, he Judah. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, boy, that was some good stuff, man. Keep up the good work, bro. Allow your light to shine, man. That's some edifying stuff, for real. Hey, skip this one. Play the next one. After this one, real quick. As you've been following, you know we're going into the new colonization.
New colonization.
Yep. You know we got the loan, we got the war, and we got the silence. Just play that. Just make sure it's on the screen.
When America is borrowing money from the World Bank, they get 2% or 3% interest on their money. When Africa asks for a loan from the same bank, because of the amount of risk and instability, the percentage is sitting between 6 and 12%, depending on the quality of money. So if they give you 5 billion or 500 billion like South Africa for the COVID, per day, you can see how much debt they're sinking into. It's a matter of time before you can actually discover that the entire economy of your country is owing on the international market. And once that happens, those who control the money can now come and say, you no longer afford to pay our debt. What can we have in your country to compensate for our debt? That's how mines are taken. That's also
Pause. You see, he said, if you cannot pay it back, that's how mines are taken.
Mm-hmm. That's when he come with the LGBTQ program.
Right.
That's when he come with the democracy.
Yep.
And we got to make a whole thing about sovereign countries before and after democracy. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a show that we can do, yeah.
Absolutely, because democracy comes first, destruction comes later.
That's it.
Every time, every single time. Go ahead, Cap.
Damn, that's fire. That is fire because it always leave a damage.
Every time, bro.
Always leave a damage. That's why the first brother from Tunisia, he said that it wasn't meant for peace. It wasn't meant to better us. It wasn't meant to get us upright. It brought what? Violence, thievery, and crime, blood, all those things. That's what it brought. It brought us in a state of what? Dependency.
Yep.
Right. That's what it brought us on. Let's play a little bit of that.
You know, come and say, you no longer afford to pay our debt. What can we have in your country to compensate for our debt? That's how mines are taken. That's how sovereignty is taken. And in some certain cases, if not all.
Froze?
See, the whole mine is taken away.
Just go ahead and run it back. It should load when y'all run it back.
That's how government are removed. That, okay, you are failing. Can we put someone who can
Pause. Damn, you see what he said?
Mm-hmm.
He said, if you are in debt, they'll come and say, they'll come and take your government. They'll say you doesn't understand our policy. Want to take him off? Who to put in?
Proxy leader.
Yeah. That's it.
Put the proxy in there.
So that's exactly what's going on in Africa and some of them third world country. When we see people being taken off, man.
It's the same thing Nebuchadnezzar did. Remember he put Zedekiah on the throne.
Right.
He put the king's brother on the throne. And then when he didn't want to play along, had to get rid of him too. So all right, no king. Fulfilling Isaiah about time Christ is born, and a king on neither throne in Israel. It's the same thing.
Daughter of the Chaldeans.
And then what? Put their own person on the throne. That's the final straw. For example, you got a Jewish woman right now ruling in Mexico.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that, right? You got an Amalekite.
Wow.
An Amalekite is the president of Mexico. An Amalekite woman is the president of Mexico. And the local Latinos who were running for presidential office, all of them were assassinated. All of them were assassinated.
Wow.
This is public information.
Wow.
Public information.
Wow. Hey, drop it. Give me the next one real quick. Wow. Incredible.
That video was crazy. Wow, that brother keep his foot on Esau's neck.
Oh, yeah. He don't be playing games, bro.
Makes African...
Come on.
Makes African and third world debt different from the American debt. Number one, America is never going to pay its debts. It doesn't have to. Its debts are in its own currency. We can simply print it.
Damn. You're right.
Damn.
I owe you, but I owe you in my currency that I have a machine that prints that. Do I really owe you? I just want people to. Is my mic on?
It sounds kind of low.
I just want eyes on. I just want people to think I am like them as well. Oh, too.
Right.
We all owe. Right. That's the illusion. I owe, you owe, they owe. But
we all equal.
We all equal.
We all got our own problems.
That's man. Lord have mercy. For real though, because if it want to pay its debt, it can just print money. Bam, no debt. But you're just trying to play along. Play along to make everybody know that, hey, they owe too. They owe a couple of traders. So they can say, you know what? We cannot help these people. We cannot do this thing because of the debt we owe. Really. You know it's not that. So it just covered. It just covered, man. For real.
Bruh, they say the total world debt is $320 trillion. Who
paying that? Right.
Who the hell the earth owe?
The world debt.
The world debt
What
is
the hell?
The world debt, including America and all countries combined, is $320 trillion.
That's the question.
Who the hell they owe? Mars?
Real talk.
For real though.
How they come up with that?
They just want to keep the people oppressed. That's all it is, man. This stuff is big monopoly. I'm telling you.
We can't give y'all reparations because we already have a significant debt.
Debt, right. We cannot take away student loan. We got a lot of debt. So you Negroes got to pay your student loan.
You telling me, man? I'm telling you, bro. You know what's heavy? Listen, the white man won't give a grown-up with a good paying job a loan for a house. But he will give an 18-year-old who don't know his asshole from his elbow a $400,000 scholarship to college. A kid under 20 don't know nothing. They will give him a loan. Say fill out a FAFSA and give him a loan to a college that charge $60,000 a year.
And he don't even know what the hell you put in.
He don't know a damn thing.
He don't know nothing.
He can't change oil. He can't build a computer. They will give him a loan for college. Where college costs $60,000 a year. He leave on $250,000 before interest.
And then
before interest.
He signed that thing.
But look. A grown up who got a track record of paying bills. Nah, you're not ready to own a house. I've been renting for 20 years. No.
Right, you risky.
You're not ready for a house. I said, okay,
make this shit up.
We need you to put down at least 3.5%. But the house costs $250,000. We need 3.5%. It's gonna be about $12,500. I'm sorry.
Up front,
bruh.
Yeah.
You're right though, and they give 18 years old. Sometimes some kids are smart. They go into it early, 17. Give them buck a lot.
And then tell your mama who we won't give a home loan to co-sign for you.
And then
we won't give her. but she get co-sign for the college though.
So mess both of your.
Come on,
just in case you run,
we're
gonna destroy her life, bruh. This is diabolical. I know the kids say that all the time, but this is truly a diabolical capitalistic system. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's also a trap. Even the kid
It's all a trap, man.
they getting like his beyond to his elbows. He said it's a trap. You're gonna pay that debt back.
Right.
But they won't keep it in your system that you always confused walking around.
Yes.
That's a system.
Yes.
That's why the movie said a matrix. You can be in that system. Like you stuck in that system. After college, now you say, damn, I need a job. They tell you now. We have no experience. No experience, seriously?
I just went to school for all this
4
time.
years, I don't have experience. How?
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you,
bro, it's crazy.
The thing is, how you gonna come out of college? You're gonna do a little maybe internship here and there, but how you gonna come out of college with a bunch of experience?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then after that, you receive the mail in your mailbox. You gotta call your loan officers to let them know.
You got Sally Mae calling you. Sally Mae leaving voicemails.
Man,
boy, Sally Mae is the worst.
Yeah, it wasn't set up that way because a lot of those a lot of people that go to school, they those ones that have connections, those are the ones that when they graduate, they go on in the field.
Yep.
And those they already set up from the beginning before they went to school.
Yep.
Us, we go in there thinking we getting the same thing they get. Nah,
not at all.
We on that job hunt. We at Burger King with a degree, trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
so
what it be.
I was reading. It was y'all. We already know that the plan for the white man was keep us ignorant, didn't let us read or write during slavery. So prior to the proclamation, before we started going into colleges, college wasn't for the layman Edomite. It was for the elite. That's what the word college comes from the word collage. The elite from all over would come to that particular location to be studied and how to rule the world. And then the word university, cities of the universe. That's where the term comes from. So they would have the elite from all the cities of the world come to that one location to be educated on how to continue to rule and dominate the world. It was never for the poor at all, not even poor whites.
Wow.
You understand? So then we got free after the emancipation. We want to go to college. We want to make something of ourselves. They're like, okay.
Oh, snap.
So now we got to make it difficult. So now we got to jack the price up. So now even if you do go to college, you're not getting the same education as the elite are getting.
No.
And when you leave college, you're going to have a chain on your leg for the rest of your damn life.
Yep.
That's why they got the elite league is the Ivy Leagues, because those are the ones that's going to keep the agenda going.
Exactly.
The rich folks, the wealthy folks' kids, they go into the Ivy League schools so what they can keep the same agenda going worldwide.
Exactly. And those of us who like really brilliant, they give him a scholarship because we'd rather let you go to school for free because we can't afford to leave you in your community because you're going to be a leader amongst them. God forbid you impart your mind on them. So we'll pull you out and give you a full ride. So what? We can take away your unity for your people, take away that spirit of love for your people, and then now you're going to think you're better than your people. Now you're going to look down upon them, and then you'll be just like in the movie, the spook that sat by the door. They said he'll lose his racial anger.
Right.
And he says, and then pretty
like one of us.
Exactly. He says, besides his skin, he'll be one of us.
Right.
That's what they do.
Yep. All praises. Let's go back to that video. I'll play a little bit of it.
Debts. It doesn't have to. Its debts are in its own currency. We can simply print it. The African debt.
Okay, it's acting up, huh? That's fine. So he's letting you know how evil the IMF and the World Bank are. You know, they all work hands in hands. They try to oppress the dark nations. That's all they're doing. Like in the scripture say, 3 barley for pennies and stuff. Don't hurt the
Revelation
earth.
6.
Yeah, but the heathens, they're doing those things to hurt the dark nations.
Yeah. Get it, Cap.
That's all they're doing it for. Read that in Revelation 6.
You got to bring that out.
That's all they're doing it for.
They got to come out.
Read 6. Read verse, let me see. Start at verse 5.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 6, verse 5.
Read verse 2. Come on.
Verse 2. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him.
A crown was given unto him, Esau. Come on.
And he went forth conquering.
What he went forth doing?
Conquering.
He went forth conquering, just like Alexander the Great. He went forth conquering, went forth east. The whole earth was quiet under his dominion. He went forth conquering. Come on.
And to conquer.
Come on.
And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say,
come on,
come and see.
Read.
And there went out another horse that was red.
Come on.
And power was given to him.
You know, power was given to him from sitting. Come on.
That sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
That's what it is. Because even in Maccabees, during the time of the Greek, when they came in power, what? Evil multiplied. Evil multiply. That's why when they're in power, they say what? To take peace from the earth. When evil is in place, that is not peace. That is not peace at all. Come on.
And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
That great sword was in Genesis chapter 27. That's his blessing. Come on.
And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see.
Come and see.
And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
Read.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say,
IMF was supposed to what? Make sure dealings of fear.
Yep.
Make sure dealings are equitable.
Exactly.
They don't do that.
Oh no.
They don't do that at all. Come on.
A measure of wheat for a penny.
See that? Come on.
And 3 measures of barley for a penny.
Read.
And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
See that? Everything shall be just balances.
Right.
But look at the war today.
Oh no.
And I'm not going to say a war. Tell me if they are being just. They're not being just.
Not at all.
They're not being just at all. Because they can end poverty if they want to. They can help if they want to. They can bring the proper medication out for cancer and all those things out, but they don't want to do it because they don't see value in they don't see value in everybody's lives. On these few people that lives valuable to them. Look at when Ebola happened in Africa, Zika in South America.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, everybody get reparation, but dark nations.
Mm-hmm.
All those things happening, that is not just. That is not just.
Even after America dropped those bombs, America sent what? America sent aid to help rebuild. Even when Esau put the Koreans during the 1940s in internment camps, he still paid them reparations after that.
Right.
The hell is
So
this?
all the nations who Esau brutalized, he helped build them back up, except for Israel.
Yep. Damn. Yep. And that you think that's not a sign to shows you that you are more than who you think you are. I'm telling you, for real, all the things they do it for a reason. Seriously. And they were so stingy. Esau was so stingy when they dropped the bomb. They even take the fossil. They bring the fossil back. Because Russia other nation wanted to take the fossil and steady it. Other nation wanted to steady their thing. They took those fossil to bring them things back.
Wow.
I'm reading the book said that stuff, bro. I said, whoa. They don't want to share it. And then who was in? I forget the president that was in power at that time. After they bombed they bombed the nations. They bombed. They dropped the bomb in Hiroshima. What's it called?
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
They say nobody should have that power beside them. Nobody.
Yep.
Let's go up there.
Hey, go to 2nd Edges 11 real quick. Go to 2nd Edges 11. Give me verse 5.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 11, verse 5.
Let me get it with you. Yep, come on.
Moreover, I beheld, and lo, the eagle flew with her feathers, and reigned upon earth, and over them that dwelt therein.
No, with them that dwelt therein?
Over them that dwelt therein.
America is not concerned with equality. America is not concerned with equity. America is concerned with being over everybody that is upon planet Earth. That's what America is concerned with. Go ahead.
And I saw that all things under heaven were subject unto her.
All things are subject to her. Go ahead.
And no man spake against her.
What it say?
No man spake against her.
The prophet is going to speak against that thing. No,
That's right.
None of the other countries are doing it. None of the other world leaders are doing it. It's like going back to that quote with the bishop. We need more leaders who speak up against injustice.
Right.
It says, no man spake against her. Go ahead.
No, not one creature upon earth.
Damn. Not one creature.
Damn.
Just the prophets. Now, watch this. Go to Wisdom of Solomon. Because you got all these countries saying they got their independence. They saying that they control their own government. Okay, let's see. They said they sovereign. Okay. Wisdom of Solomon 6. Start at verse 1.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 1. Come on. Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn, ye that be judges of the ends of the earth.
So God want all you who are in positions as kings, presidents, governors, prime ministers. He wants y'all to learn something. Go ahead.
Give ear, ye that rule the people.
Listen good.
And glory in the multitude of nations.
Go ahead.
For power is given you of the Lord.
Power comes from God. It does not come from a bomb. It does not come from a military. Power comes from God. As of right now, the white man is in power because we are in sin. Power comes from God. And the absence of power comes from God. Go ahead.
And sovereignty from the highest.
No, sovereignty comes from saying that we got our independence. What it say?
And sovereignty from the highest.
Sovereignty comes from the Most High. None of you countries in Africa are sovereign because God has not given it to you. Sovereignty will come when Christ returns and puts us in our rightful position. As of right now, we got to gather together as an undesired people, and we got to repent until the Lord puts us in our right, until he turns the tables. But repentance is what our people need. Not loans, not handouts. We need sovereignty from God, but we're not getting that until we repent.
That's it. That's it. Hey, we're almost done. Almost done. I got about 4 videos. Let's just watch it, and then we'll deal with it.
That brother
after.
said I got 4 videos.
Just to bring the topic full round so people can get the topic when they done watching the episode. Play that real quick, because I don't want to do part 2. So play that real quick.
Doesn't produce weapons. Who is bringing these weapons into the continent? Africa is a very tribal social society. People know each other. For these people to turn against each other, you need foreign instigators. You need factors from outside the continent. And of course, we know why. Africa is very rich. It has resources, mines, gold, iron, cobalt, everything. And Western corporations, in collaboration with the American and European armies, are working hard to keep Africa down by funding conflicts, by producing a narrative that shows Africans as savages, as simple-minded, as violent, when for decades, African leaders like Gaddafi of Libya, Nasser of Egypt, Lumumba of the Congo, Nyerere of Tanzania.
It's froze? Take it back a little bit. See if it come back. So what he's saying, he's absolutely right. He ain't lying at all. He's not lying. The UN and the Western war do not allow Africa to manufacture no nuclear weapons and don't have no plan over there that create or make weapons over there.
Right.
So why are the conflict over there that is longer, decades, that's just going on nonstop?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it just popping up like that? Because it's been funded by what? Foreign instigators.
Yes.
That's how it is. For real. You can go ahead.
Egypt, Lumumba of the Congo, Nyerere of Tanzania, Mandela of South Africa, Nkrumah of Ghana, and many others came up with beautiful projects, very practical ways of actually improving.
Pause. Okay, go ahead. It seems like 2 videos was playing. Go ahead.
The conditions, but they were never allowed to carry on they were killed, they were murdered, they were bombarded, and they were besieged.
So when somebody rise up, what happened? They kill them.
Kill every time.
They kill them. Play the next one.
Damn.
Crisis.
Come on.
In Zimbabwe came from IMF through ASAP, Economic Structural Adjustment System, was a full program that Zimbabwe accepted from the IMF.
And that's just crazy. I'm just gonna read it myself. When we read Judges chapter 2, right, in verse 16, it said, nevertheless, the Lord raised up judges, right, which delivered them out of the hands of those that spoiled them, right? And then we commit nonsense again. The Lord put us in other people and then the spoiled. My point is, when you see those coups coming, all those things is set up to spoil us. I'm telling you, because of our own sins, our evil that we have within us that we need to purge out. That's what Cap was saying. We worshiping a God that is not our God. We are defying the Lord's Sabbath day. We're doing all kind of filth. And we want prosperity, we want blessing in the land. We want all kind of things that to happen to us. But the Lord's saying you have not figured it out yet. You have not figured it out yet. You go into people that cannot even save you. You go into people that cannot save you. Play it.
Where did it lead us? It collapsed the whole economy, closed companies and jobs and etc. And then we ended up again becoming a basket case to go and beg for them to fix the problem that they created. So when you look at the African continent in its totality, struggling constantly to win themselves away from this colonial muscle, Now they come around with a beautiful thing. They're going to teach us democracy. They're going to teach us how to manage ourselves. They're going to be showing us how best to run countries. But how can you be teaching me democracy when you're the same one who was killing me? How can you be teaching me human rights when you're not practicing the human rights? A sanction is not a crime against humanity. When you refuse people medicines, you refuse them clean water. You look at Niger. You want my minerals. You want my uranium. You want my minerals. And then you still want to come and kill me. There are deposits of uranium and radioactive material that France has left lying on the ground. It's a global cry. No one talks about that. The Chad dam is drying up. No one is talking about that. The Americans put their base in Niger to manage the ECOWAS, but no one is talking about that. A young man comes out, Tory, and says, enough is enough. Let's close this thing up. You want uranium? You're going to put a power station here. Then I can switch it on and switch it off when I want to. That's power for me. And when you begin to look at politics like that, my one statement and comment I would want to pass to Africa, starting off with ECOWAS, this is for Benin, this is for Guinea, Conakry, this is for Mali, this is Burkina Faso, this is Cameroon, and all of you guys who are in that one belt, as of now, become one country. Consolidate your military power together. The problems of Niger are the problems of Burkina Faso. The problems of Burkina Faso are the problems of Mali. And they're just transferring the same rotten apples from one country to another.
Pause. This is some heavy stuff. I'm telling you. That's what Bishop always say. A crime on another black man is the same crime for you.
Right.
Or a brother dies. You got to count yourself knowing that, hey, you might be next.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why he's saying. Something happened in Mali, it's happening in Burkina Faso. Happening in that. We all are the same. If he can get him, why do you think he cannot get you?
Him today, me tomorrow.
That's what it is. So that's what he's saying. That's what, as a people, we got to come together because we are our own worst enemy. We hate to play in the sand together. Black men is the only man, the only race on this earth that cannot play in the sand together and support one another. And it all stems from colonization. It was brainwashed, we were programmed on how to deal with each other. But that got to stop when we come back to keeping God's commandments. For real. Play, you got more on that or that's it? Come on.
And they're just transferring the same rotten apples from one country to another. So I would think that these countries that are directly
And we got heavy stuff coming out too, though. Let me see. He's on point.
Just transferring the same rotten apples from one country to another. So I would think that these countries that are directly affected, particularly the 6 countries that have gone through coups, I wish those 6 army generals can actually come together and create one country so far, and then chase away the American and the French influence in their own countries. Because that is the problem at the center of it all. America does not want Russia to come in. So they will destabilize the country to make sure that Russia is overstretched in terms of the resources. We now know the war is not about anything. The war is about resources. And again, I say, if Africa is not careful, that Americans will give guns to ECOWAS and France will give guns to ECOWAS. And ECOWAS takes those guns to go and kill people in Niger. We are back to square one, where a black African brother is holding a gun to shoot another African brother based on an American and a Frenchman who is sitting in their countries drinking tea. So while we as Africans are sitting in the graveyard and crying for the passing away of each other, the Americans and the French are at the bank signing checks as to what are the spoils of war. We will be fools as Africans if at this day and age we still don't see the enemy that is standing amongst us in the form of America and France in colonization. In whatever form it comes, unity is our solution. Divided we fall, united we stand.
Wow.
Woo. That's some good stuff right there.
Wow.
That's some good stuff right there.
I play the next one. Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
That was inspirational. That was some good stuff right there.
Come on. That's some, wow. That was a lot.
Dang, the brother spoke well.
That was a lot. Set brothers against brothers. Nations, cities, neighborhoods against another neighborhood. That same thing. It worked perfectly in the U.S. That's why the blood in the graves and everything's going on.
Take that same motto abroad.
That's why he said, "You rotten apple. You take it. Yeah, it works in Burkina Faso. You take the same rotten apple in Mali. You take the same rotten apple in Niger. It's working everywhere."
And everything that brother just said, that was hate speech.
Yes.
That was hate speech.
That's what that's considered.
He's definitely part of a fringe group, and he's an extremist, based upon what I just saw. That's the man of the white man.
The hell is this?
The white man was watching that, was like, oh, this guy. Oh, okay.
Play that.
Remember what Cap brought out that quote? If you ever, the white man says that, how I go, Cap?
Oh yeah. If the colonizer say you are good, that means you're bad for your people. If he say you're bad, that means you're good for your people.
So when we see groups called extreme, right?
Yep.
It's safe to say that they are good for their people, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Play that.
You capture Kunta Kinte, and in order to dehumanize him, you call him.
To call him Toby. Lord have mercy. That's dehumanization right there. Because you telling him whatever he was don't mean a damn thing. Now you are what I say you are.
That's Psalms 83.
Yep.
You capture Kunta Kinte, and in order to dehumanize him, you call him Toby.
Pause. That word dehumanize, man. When you think about that word, it is heavy. Remember that brother wanted to take him to put him in the zoo?
Yep.
They make him or hold the monkeys and stuff like that. They make him think that he's monkey. They fire his teeth like that, make his teeth sharp.
Yep.
That's dehumanized right there. And after they release him, he killed himself.
Immediately.
Because he think he that's
He couldn't live with himself.
that stuff hurts, man. I'm telling you. That stuff hurt. It make him think, what am I? What am I? I don't need to live. Seriously. That's what it did to our people, man.
Took his humanity away from him. He's saying, nah, I don't even want to be on earth no more.
For real. That's some of the souls that it took from this earth. That the Lord saw what happened to them. And it's pending. His judgment, the people that do that to him, their judgment is pending. I'm telling you. For real. Seriously. Can't make it up. The evil that was done on our people, nobody experienced that before. He fought a whole... all the teeth in his mouth, was sharp. You make him hold a monkey like they are related. Over a period of time, make him think of himself. Make him think that, am I really like them, or am I really this animal I'm holding? You feed that into his mind over a period of time, and then you release him to go into society and function. Come on. That's why he had to kill himself. Seriously. Put that video on. I'm telling you, man. There is a God. There is a God.
Whew.
Come on.
That is also theology. So, African problem is also colonization. So as we speak now, there are Nigerians here. There are Ghanaians here. There are Congolese, Democratic Republic of Congo, and then there is Congo, named after Ferdinand de Brazza. Brazzaville. I look forward to the day they change Brazzaville's name. At least they changed Leopoldville into Kinshasa. This is the reality. This is part of the problem. The Democratic Republic of Congo will never know peace because of religion, Roman Catholicism, and colonization. These are the problems bedeviling Africa. And we never said King Leopold of the Belgians caused 13 million Congolese to be killed. Twice the number of the Jews that were killed by Adolf Hitler.
Bring it out.
Holocaust. But we have forgotten. We Africans have a short memory. But the Jews will never allow you to forget. Never, ever. But we Africans have forgotten. Part of the African problem is short memory, amnesia. It's part of our problem. And that is why we keep on repeating the same mistakes time and over. Colonization is part of the problem that affects Africa. Because after colonization ended, we have another thing called neo-colonization. And it is alive and well. That thing called neocolonization is alive and well. And if you doubted whether it's alive and well, I want you to see what is happening in Guinea-Conakry. I want you to see what is happening in Niger. I want you to see what is happening in Burkina Faso. I want you to see what is happening in Chad. And I want you to see the arrogance of the French president when he says, my ambassador shall not leave, my bases shall not be removed. At least yesterday he capitulated. The neo-colonial project is alive and well. Did you hear the voice of the church?
Damn.
Throughout what is happening in Guinea-Bissau? No, the church is silent.
Damn.
The church is complicit.
Right.
So when you talk about theology and what it can do, sometimes courtesy of theology, because you want to be good, you don't raise your voices. The last time I checked, John the Baptist's voice was alive and well in the wilderness. Where is the voice of the church amidst all this? Africa's problem is also neo-colonization. From slavery to colonization to neo-colonization, which is an ongoing project. And Ghana's Kwame Nkrumah was right in 1965 when he said, the last stage of colonization is neo-colonization, and is alive and well. And we see it. Today, I tell Africans, because of neo-colonization, I'll come to what I think theology can do. Today in Africa, here in Nairobi, Kenya, if you want to buy something from a supermarket, you go to Carrefour, which is French. You want to buy fuel, you go to Total Energies or Rubies, which is French. You want to have your pizza, which is made by Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is American. You have it carried by Glovo, which is Spanish. If you want to have security, you have it by G4S, which is British. If you want your home guarded, is guarded by KK, which is Gardewald from Quebec. If you want to have chicken, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. If you want your airports managed, is Swissport from Switzerland. That is the state of Africa.
Damn.
Consuming what we do not produce and producing what we do not consume.
The chicken birders.
Just look at it. That is it. And when you are in that state, you are a slave.
Wow.
When you are in that state, you are dehumanized. When you are in that state, you are not behaving as if you are made in the image of God.
Right. Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh, have mercy.
Jeez. That was some heat. That was some heavy stuff. He said we are producing what we do not consume. Africa produces natural resources. He says we are producing what we do not consume. We don't reap the benefits of it.
Right.
Then he says we are consuming what we do not produce.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, that was some heavy stuff.
Yeah. That's everything was saying. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. A lot of stuff in there. Everything you got to go to the nation.
That was a whole Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah, whole Deuteronomy 28.
That was 15 through 68.
For real.
That was crazy.
The stuff aside, he said all the atrocity that's going on, the church do not say anything about it.
Yep.
Anything unto this day. They don't say anything about it because the people that create those churches are the people that's doing the damages.
He said they are complicit.
Yep.
That's what I was saying earlier. There is no separation between church and the state.
Right.
They have to bring in the white Jesus in order to be able to screw the entire country.
Yep. Let's play this last video real quick and we'll shut it down.
Sheesh.
We have always said that we must fulfill our duty of remembrance because African countries have suffered doubly, the slave trade, colonization, and neo-colonization. But the worst thing they have endured is the erasure, the attempt to erase their memory. That is to say, it is as if they were forbidden to remember this history and to talk about it. Africans do not speak about the slave trade. Others have spoken about the hardships they have suffered. Some have even demanded reparations. But in Africa, it is as if it is taboo. Colonization, Africans do not talk about it. Imagine that until very recently, or even as I speak to you now, in each of the countries that were colonized in Africa, there are still streets and boulevards named after the generals who colonized us, who fought against our ancestors, who killed, who enslaved, who imposed forced labor.
That's it? Yeah, man.
Wow.
That's why Job 9:20-24 said, you know, if this man is not a wicked, those people are not a wicked, then who are they? You know?
Who are they?
How can a people be treated like this? How can a race be treated like this? But the Christian folks, they see no evil, you know? They see no evil, they hear no evil, and they speak no evil of the things that's going on, you know? It's only those that see the oppression and care for the people and speak those things. And when they speak those things and they say, oh, this is his speech, this is his speech. But when the Israelis speak about what happened between them and Germany, that is not a hate speech. But when we speak about the atrocity that happened to us, that's a hate speech.
You're radical. You're extreme.
So it tells you that we cannot even open our mouths to speak. This Bible is a true book. This Bible is a true book. We really need to bethink ourselves. Seriously, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yep.
Where the Lord scattered all of us because of sin. Because of sin. For real. But all praise to the Lord. Hey, I pray you glean something from today. A lot of stuff came out. You know, the videos and the reading the articles. A lot of stuff came out. You know, just subscribe to the channel for more. We'll be here next week again, same time, same place. You know, Lord's willing, we have Cap here as well. You know, so all praise to the Lord.
Gotta donate too. Right there, Capo.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you donate.
Right there.
Make sure you donate, okay?
That's right.
The prophet are traveling the earth. How shall they hear unless they be a preacher, you know? Unless they be sent. The prophet want to be sent. So help them push this truth. Help them push the truth, you
That's
know?
right.
Our people are scattered. They're thirsty. They're thirsty for the word. Help them receive the word, okay? All praise to the Most High God. Hey, subscribe to the, put that thing up real quick. Is it up? All right, Amazon, take it away.
Yes, subscribe to our YouTube page, IUIC Columbus 2.0. We want to try to get our followers up. We're trying to reach 1 million followers. That's right. So take out your phone, scan the QR code, like, share, and subscribe. All right, next slide, please. Also, please rate our Battle Beyond broadcast show. All right, scan the QR code, give us some feedback. Let us know what we can do better to make the show better for you. Yes, give it a second. Let them scan the QR code. All right, next slide, please. Island of Deception. Yes, Bishop Nathaniel's book, Island of Deception, is out today. Yes, you can order your copy on Amazon or Original Royalty. Next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. It's froze. Okay. This is an excellent book. Make sure you go out and order it. Also, next slide. Also, you can also check out the 4-book release. Look, it's Black History Month. You can also check out your history. Bishop got the history from Assyria to America. All right? We can stop taking count of his story and look at our history. All right? Next slide, please. Also, go to Original Royalty and check out our clothing. Yes. Follow Original Royalty, scan the QR code, and get to the website. Yes, we got things for your sons, your daughters. Scan the QR code and go there now. That's it?
Hey, all praises to the Most High God. Hey, thank you for following us today, for watching. Make sure you share and make sure you like. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page.
Subscribe.
All praise to the Most High God. Hey, Capo, Got anything for the people before we head out?
Hey man, a lot of stuff came out. I pray y'all was edified. Those will see y'all soon.
All right, brothers, who got with us?
Moses in the building.
Officer Amaziah.
Hey, if you have not done so yet, subscribe. But like I said, come on.
Officer Abijah.
Officer John Yashar.
And with that, Capo brothers, what we say?
Shalom.
Cursing the sick, cursing the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, sit back and chill. We on your screen, shout out where you live. We bag of up, from coast to coast. From Africa, all the way back to the north. They wanna know, Brady said it, let's go. Don't touch that remote, it's your favorite show. You are now tuned in to the Better